All right, whatever. I think I got it. Paul, are you there?
Yeah, man.
All right, cool. Well, I'll just go live. No, we don't have anyone in here yet, so we'll just say go live, see how it goes. You can probably get home in time for us to get started. Paul, are you there?
Sounds good.
Yeah, let me mute my shit. All right, so I'll just leave it on the chart and we'll kind of hang tight. Looking pretty good though.
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad.
My mic is all over the place. Hey, Yogi. I think I can chat now too. Probably pretty loud though. There we go. I think I kind of figured out how to use that console up there too.
Nice.
All right, let's see. What is the stream link? All right.
Yeah, and since I'm on my phone right now, I can't. I don't think I can follow along in the
The
YouTube
chat
chat.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Did you get the power pack? Did you get it?
I did. Target
Yeah,
acquired. Yeah,
that's dope.
yeah.
Are you're gonna open it tonight or
Yeah.
today?
Joe's probably gonna open it when I get home.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's good
I
shit.
don't know if I can convince her to open it while we're live, but I can try.
I'm fully disappointed that I didn't know about the power pack drop when I was buying that elite trainer box. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I would have
That's all
definitely
right.
gotten the power pack. It's all right.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, since these are higher priced, they're not selling through them quite as quickly. I think that's probably what they're going for. Like they don't want them to all be gone on like day one. Um, I think they're content to let them sit for a little extra while longer to make sure one everybody has a chance to get them, but then also um, that's kind of how you find your sweet spot for your target audience. So
Yeah,
if you're selling out of every single one on day one, then your price is too low.
I saw they took off limits too, huh?
They did, yes, yeah.
That's cool.
So you can get more than one per person now, since everybody's had at least a chance.
150, and they all say used for some reason or pre-owned. I guess they are pre-owned, right? Like at
Yeah,
least
yeah.
the
Technically, the slab in there is pre-owned. So
yeah. Notice that.
I didn't even notice that on the label. That's funny.
I don't know. Is yours right now say that too? I know the other
Let me
ones I've
look.
seen have. Dude, I love the feed right now. It's
Yeah,
just so much like shopping GameStop. It's awesome.
yeah. Let's see. Oh, you know what? The one that they gave me didn't even have the label on it. So this one, the cellophane is naked.
What?
Yeah, yeah. They didn't put a sticker on mine. So
Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah.
I thought you were talking about the card inside wrapped, but no, Joe's opening
Nah,
that. So
no. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm gonna bring it home sealed. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble.
yeah. All right. What's up, everyone? We got a few people in here. We're gonna Paulie had to make a run to GameStop, so he's doing that. We're gonna kind of like get settled and then get going. Kind of do the show. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna do like the weekend review first.
Yeah,
And we'll talk Pokemon at some point.
yeah.
See what.
I would say it's an emergency GameStop run, except I had a chiropractor appointment,
Yeah,
and GameStop was just conveniently nearby.
that's me every day I go to work. Especially now that I'm
Right.
getting Pokemon.
Yep.
I'm looking back now. I'm starting to do Like I went and looked at eBay. I've been spending a lot of time on eBay. I told you in the chat, like my hyper fixation has been activated with these cards. So,
Yep, that's how it starts, man.
yeah, some of these elite trainer boxes unopened are going for like the 151 sets. Those things are over like $1,000 each right now.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah, I'm coming to find out the ones I got perfect order isn't that great. I'm looking forward to the next set.
Well, they're also still brand new, so like everybody can get them retail without any difficulty whatsoever. So the the older ones tend to go for higher. Part of that is because they've stopped printing them, so now the only way to get it is on the secondary market.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But some of them, it's just like, I mean, the cards inside them sometimes just have such a demand that adds to it.
Yeah. I've gotten one. I also got some like scarlet and violet ones that were I was at the mall yesterday with the kids. So,
Yeah.
So I got 2 of those special arts. I like those. Those are pretty sweet. Of course, right? Like,
Yeah.
everyone I'm sure likes those, but they're pretty nice.
Yeah. I really like the full art cards, but not all of them. But most of them are pretty cool looking. The one I pulled from a power pack on Saturday was a full art Flareon VMAX from 2021. It was a premium collection card. So
Nice.
yeah, it was a PSA 9. So like its card letter value is around $70 right now or so. When I checked the GameStop trade-in value on it, it was, I think, like $63. So it's not below the floor that they've set on trade-ins, and so like some people may not be familiar with how that works, but like on these physical power packs, they have a guaranteed trade-in value through a certain date, and on this one, the 2026 Series One, that's I believe May 2nd is the cutoff date for the guaranteed minimum. So if the trade-in value that you look up on a card pulled from this set is below $60, but you bring it into a GameStop and they punch in the certificate number, it'll automatically credit $60. And at least that's the pro member trade-in value. So because I think pro members get I believe it's either 5 or 15% extra. I forget. It's been a while since I've attempted to trade one in, so I forget what the pro member bonus is, but you get slightly higher trade value if you are a GameStop pro member.
IB's out there at chat. What's up, IB? He's gonna come up and teach us how to play Pokemon. I know you know how to play Poke, but I don't know how to play. I don't know how to play at all.
I don't regularly play it, but I know how. And I used to play it all the time when I was a kid. Like, would have been like 5th, 6th grade when Pokemon was getting real big. And we used to play that so much that we'd get in trouble at school. But
yeah,
I don't remember much of anything else from 5th grade, other than they taught us how to like write cursive and use checkbooks. I feel like the Pokemon that I learned in 5th grade probably has more valid applicability to my daily life now than writing checks does.
like when they told us you're not going to have a calculator in your pocket your whole life. Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, BB printed today.
Yeah,
BB printed pretty hard.
So which one?
Like BlackBerry.
Okay, all right. So the one that's actually the ticker BB, not
the BB ticker. Yeah,
okay,
there's lots of B's in our.
I know there's so many to keep track of. Yeah, I think there's a lot of stuff going on just like across the market right now that is sort of screaming short squeeze season.
Yeah, I guess there was news though. I had calls because it started moving. I swung calls on a couple of the baskets there, but it started moving last week. But I guess Nvidia and them have a partnership, which is always a good sign.
Right.
So that was nice. Yeah, they ran really hard. I did well there.
Nice.
Yeah, we can get into it in a little bit here, but I had a good week. It was nice.
That's good.
Yeah. For once, right, with calls. Spy looks like shit
Right.
today a little bit.
Uh-huh.
All right. I do have calls though for GameStop still.
That's understandable.
Yeah. What's up, Lodo? See you down there. I'm gonna try to talk to chat more today too. So if you
Got
guys,
Lodo in the chat.
yeah, Lodo's
Yeah.
in the chat. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't have Discord up at all, so I don't know if anyone in the Discord did want to come up. We can do that today. I think we got about 2 hours. We got 2 hours. Want to get this done. We're gonna try to get the weekend review for the show recorded. Bullshit. Maybe GameStop finishes strong. And then I think KJ is going to come on with us and we're going to talk Pokemon. That might be after we go live though. So there should be another part after, unless he can get here for live, because we got a lot to talk about with like power packs and their socials too. So
right. Yeah. On the chart right now. So we're what, 24.60 right now? Just under $1 below my Gandalf line. And accumulation near that line always encourages me. Like, just if I go back and look historically at what happens there. So get a little bit of accumulation, then it got pushed down, and then now it's accumulation right underneath it. And like that, just like if you zoom out to like a 1 month or 3 month chart, that looks a lot like a cup and handle forming.
yeah, it looks good. It's Monday, so I don't know. Mondays kind of suck. I see a little bit of head and shoulders on the 5-minute too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, and of course, last week Monday, I think wasn't much to write home about, and then Tuesday was when it started to pick up.
Yeah, it's a good week.
Yeah, it actually finished a little bit stronger than I anticipated, but we did get the amount of volume that I thought would be necessary to come and test 25. So that was really nice.
25.50. We got there.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, you did get that right.
Yeah, because we ended up with what, a little bit like 43 million on the week, something like that.
Let's see. What's up, new snake?
Yeah,
he's the new meme king, I think. He's been making some bangers. 46 million.
He's
Is that
got
what you
some
said?
good ones.
Yeah.
I was thinking it was like 43 million, maybe more for the volume last week.
Yeah, we had a good week. I think we're gonna have another good week. Let's see.
Yeah, if the volume stays elevated like that, then that will make me really like short-term bullish. Like I'm obviously long-term bullish, but if the volume continues to build up while we're at this sort of choke point, then I'll feel really good about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking choke. I got all kinds of little 420 puns, I think, in my head today. But yeah, no. So I just put up unusual whales. There are some 20s that have been creeping in on us for January.
Yeah, a little bit of accumulation there.
Yeah,
for
started
January
last
2027.
week. Yeah, started last week. 800,000 today so far at the ask. 82%, but I'm willing to bet that's just marked wrong. Not any crazy like denominations. 178 was the size.
Yeah.
22.
Just for like the block order sizes.
Yeah. No fives. Not yet, at least.
Right.
Oh, wait. I've been using Edge, and I gotta get used to it. It's actually pretty good though. I don't mind it so much.
As a browser?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Been a long time since I have
They used to force it on us.
Edge. Yeah.
All right. Well, it was looking like we were about to get going too. I was feeling pretty damn good when we got about $1 million worth of calls right after 9 Eastern. Just slowed down.
Yeah, let's see. I've got, so you know how on like TradingView you have some, at least on like the browser version or even the desktop app version, you have buttons and some on the bottom left hand corner for different time frames to look at. So like if I click on the 1 month time frame, that gives me 30-minute candles for the last month. I have obviously some fib channels on my chart, and where we topped out last week was the 786 fib channel on one of my longer time frame fib channels, and then today, about where it's formed that bottom so far, is right at the 618 fib channel for that same set. So it's trading in that golden pocket for that particular zone. So I like that.
Yeah, you should be able to probably put that up when you get to your computer here.
Yeah.
You got all kinds of cool animation or images on your chart there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Joe made me a profile on her laptop. She has one that's only a couple of years old, so I'm gonna try that when I get home. I've got Riverside installed on it. I've got my Bowcaster hub plugged into it, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, since I had
but I know that one should handle things much better. It's on a Apple M2 processor.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, GameStop, if it keeps going, we're all gonna have new laptops, bro.
There you go.
That's the way to look at it. 2460 right now, up 0.2%. 3 million traded, so
yeah, I am planning to actually get myself a new laptop here in the next probably a month and a half to 2 months. I was going to get one, and then I was like, oh, Apple has their worldwide developer conference like the first or second week of June. I think it's June 8th. Kitty's birthday, actually.
that's our shareholders meeting too.
Right. And I think there's a decent chance that they announce some updates to their desktop computers, and that's what I've been leaning towards getting instead of a new laptop. So I think I'm gonna hold and see what comes out then. If they don't make any updates, then I'm just gonna get whatever they've got available.
But they have that Neo or whatever, the Apple one, but it's like I don't know. I was looking into it. I think if I'm gonna get a new one, I'll just try to get a Pro because I don't know. $700. I was looking at it. It's not bad. I mean, it's an Apple product, but
The MacBook Neo looks pretty nice.
Yeah, I want to use it for like Photoshop and processing videos and audio though. So I'm not sure it'll work the best. Let's see. I'm going to read. Lodo said Citadel Securities has asked the SEC to reduce price increments that stocks and ETF trade at.
To reduce pricing, what?
Price increments. I'm not sure what that means.
Oh,
so
price
like,
increments. sense.
It's like a reverse or a split it up or whatever.
So they're trying to ask them to give
What's up,
more.
Arcane?
Is that them asking to like have more levels that it can trade at?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It sounds like it would be like add more.
Is that for options or something else?
We'll have to ask him.
Yeah.
It's up to you, Lodo, in 30 seconds when you hear this or whatever that delay is.
All right.
Woo! What's up, Arcane? Good to see you, bro. Happy 420, everyone. Well, happy 420 me, I guess. Yeah. I've been off like.
I'll say happy 420. It doesn't mean anything on my end.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm happy for you.
I took days off, and it wasn't for 420. I just took the days off, but
You're normally off on Monday anyway.
Yeah, today is a normal day off. Smoke them if you got them, Roma. Yeah, I've been celebrating every half hour increments. Celebrating. Ivy was like, I'll celebrate at 4:10. I celebrated at like 12. No, it's not even 12 here yet, but yeah. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah. You still feeling good about the 109 420 10?
I mean, I don't really know. Like, so what would the 10 be that Kitty comes back today?
I'm not sure, but I mean, I liked the whole shtick behind the Time magazine that it covered was when the person of the year was it just was quote you, like YOU. And I liked where people said it was Time You cover, where
Oh yeah.
from
That was
109 to 420, there's your window to cover. I mean, I don't know if it's going to play out that way.
Yeah, I put that's your time. That's what I was saying. Actually, I remember now. That's your time to load to load up RC. You know, get the
Right.
get the 2 bonds in, get the warrant in. You have from 109 to 420. So yeah, that'd be the day. I don't know. I mean, like it's all just what the. So Kitty
it's all
left.
lower.
Yeah, so Kitty left June 2021 and then came back pretty much April 20th, 2024. And then he left.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, 20 June 23rd or 24th. I'm sorry, April 23rd or 24th that year. But really the Tuesday after OPEC settlement, or sorry, the Tuesday of OPEC settlement. Anyways, and then 2024 he left in June. Basically, we got some tweets, but that was the last time we saw his portfolio and everything. And
yeah,
so maybe April 2026 is when he chooses to come back. That'd be nice. What's up? What, new Stevie?
Right.
But you're not new Stevie in the Discord. Who are you for real? I know you. What's up, though? That's the thing with YouTube names. It's like totally different than what they are everywhere else.
Yeah, I learned not too long ago that you can actually change your YouTube username. I think they only let you do it every so often, but like mine was P Branham, just like first initial last name, and I was like, oh, you can change this because I've had that YouTube account since I don't know 2006.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I made my Gmail so long ago before I knew how to like do things. Mine's like literally like you'll see it when I'll comment under my account in Sensei stream sometimes. It's like SZS and then like fits and it just makes no damn sense when you try to say it. But
yeah, but it's obvious who it is.
Yeah, the fits helps.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's been with me for so long. It's so annoying to even try to tell people about it. Like when you're trying to give your email address over the phone, it's just fucking try to do military like alpha, all that shit. I don't know it though, so I'm like S is in Scrabble.
Yeah, the phonetic alphabet. That would be Sierra.
Yeah, I have no clue. I start
We
making
we
shit
got to
up.
get you a pilot's license, then you'll know the phonetic alphabet,
Yeah,
or the NATO alphabet they call it.
yeah. And the NATO, it's the
Yeah,
military
NATO
shit, right?
alphabet. Yeah, North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
I didn't know that was the alphabet named after that.
Yeah, well, it was. I I don't know the history well enough to comment on it too intelligently, but I know that there's a guy on YouTube. I want to say his account is called like Rob Words or something like that. This guy named Rob, and he talks about words, and he's done like an in-depth video on the NATO alphabet and actually why they chose certain words to represent letters and stuff like that. It's more interesting than it actually probably sounds, or the way I'm describing it. But like he does a nice job talking about like linguistic history and stuff like that. So if you nerd out over stuff like that, then
Yeah,
you can check that out after the show.
that's so fun though. So let's see. I'll put. All right, anyone listening, we're gonna get started here in just a minute. Happy 420, everyone. This is the Echo Chamber Live. We did this last week. It was kind of fun. We're gonna record our show live, the podcast that we do, and then I'll try to edit it up and post it like to the feeds like normal. But we have it here as well. So kind of run out of time
Yeah,
sometimes, so it's a little easier to. I don't feel as pressured if it's already here.
yeah.
People can
If like
catch this
the
shit.
core content's at least available.
Yeah, so I put up flow for the day sorted by size. It's a big ass trade for 30s today. 7,500 of them.
Woo, spicy.
1.8 million at the ask, it looks like too.
For what expiration?
1/15/2027.
Oh, okay. All right. So they're leaves at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, so what would you I just put everything in like kitty lens, right? Like so
Right. Right.
um
Right. Right.
if it's kitty, if I don't know, I think I'd probably June is if I started seeing a bunch of like 20s or 30s come in
Yeah,
at
like
June.
one year out.
No, fucking 1 month,
Oh,
two
okay.
months out. Yeah.
One quarter out. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so like in April 2024 and 2023, I can try to find them
Hmm.
if we want. But those were like
Yeah.
10s
Yeah.
and
Because June
12s.
will be the next quarterly OPEX. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so yeah, he was buying 10s and 12s when we were at 9 for May OPEX. And some others. I think he was like buying for like the first week of May too. Um, and then when we all found out he was back at the after May OPEX was when the offering happened, and then he started loading 5,000 at a time for June OPEX. So on his last visit, he wasn't buying too far out at all, max month or so. Yeah, that's so awesome.
Nice. Yeah.
We got a little bit of a stick going on for GME right now. Let me switch back to that chart. 2483 right now, up 1%. Some volume came in too. Freaking weeklies, what? Yeah, it was great. It was great, Loto. Just watching him fucking go crazy like that. It was, and especially like when he was doing it in May while we were having an offering. Just the biggest fucking biggest move, biggest ball move ever, man. Like just I'm scared to buy call. You know, we're doing an offering. I'm definitely not buying calls. I'm waiting to where I think that shit's over. And he was just loading up the whole fucking time.
Right.
Yeah, nice volume on that candle. 209,000. Was there something? Did Burry say some shit? 158,000 right there on the 1
Hmm.
minute. What are you spending? Oh, Polly. He did. Arcane just did Polly in NATO talk. So
Papa Alpha Uniform Lima India Echo.
I think you got it.
Nice.
I'm looking in our chat here. How are you looking? You pretty close?
Yeah, I'm on my street right now.
All right, cool. 'Cause I'll probably take a quick little 2 minutes before we do get started for the actual show.
Yeah, sure.
2481 right now. It's
Nice.
pretty good. Yeah.
Gone up 20 or so cents since we got started.
You ever find you're blocked by somebody and you have no clue why?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
I just had
happens
that.
more often than I expected, but I think it's just like some of it has to do with like people who started following me for Purdue content, and then I start mixing in other content, and they're annoyed by it or whatever. And some of it might be GameStop people who are like, no, that's too much Purdue stuff. And some people will probably just like hate tinfoil or whatever, like, But hey, that's fine. It's your prerogative.
Yeah. I would say you're not a big tinfoil guy. At
Not
least
as big as some, but I'm mostly just like I like the tinfoil, but most of it has been driven by like at least what I can see in the data, and less on speculation and just wild guesses. Like there's certainly been some of that, but it's not as big a part of it as I think
Yeah, no,
what we
we've been
often see.
better. I think after 420 last year, we all pretty much did better with the tinfoil. Uh,
Right.
all right. All right. Sounds like you're getting home. I'm gonna go mute for one
Yep.
second, and then we're gonna get started recording the show.
Yep. Sounds
Um,
good. I'm
give us
gonna
just a minute,
hop
everyone,
off on my phone and switch to the computer here in a few minutes.
and you can watch GameStop catch a bid. We'll be back in like
Yeah,
2 minutes.
man. Good.
Bless you. What's up? We got IB with us. I'm back. We're waiting for Polly to get back in.
What's up, man? Am I coming through clear?
Yeah, it sound good, bro.
Hey,
How's it going?
pretty good. Yeah, so the pack battle stuff, I do want to go through that if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested. You ready right now? You want to wait till Polly gets back, or because we're gonna start?
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll start the show, and then I'll you can tell us about pack battle. Should I get my packs together?
Well, since you don't know how to play the game, probably not. Like you'll need to. I really recommend what Polly said. Either if you can't get the physical Battle Academy, which looks like it's sold out at GameStop, you should try the online game just to test how the game's played. Pokemon Live specifically, not the Pocket. So like the code cards that come in the pack, scan one, download that game, give it a shot, learn how to play the game, and then I sent in one of your posts for this live. I showed the pack battle like game. It's just an alternative play. It's a lot of fun. Like when I go up to GameStop and do those giveaways, I play pack battles with the kids.
That's I see that. I think
really
it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, IB.
Hey man, how you doing?
Doing all right. How are you?
Pretty good.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, man. I'm working on some workflows over here.
Yeah.
You're working on some work clothes? Is that what you said?
Workflows.
Workflows.
So I'm going to take like a break because I need full mental capacity to do that.
Nice. Okay, so we'll let me get a pen together and we'll get started here, and then
Cool.
I think step one of the show will be IB talking about how to play Pokemon with us.
That sounds good.
Let me pull that graphic up. I definitely recommend what you told him though. Play the game, not Pocket, but live. Totally different game.
Yeah. Yeah. It's the easiest way to learn.
Also, live is rough. It is rough to play, and it takes a long time, like 30-minute matches sometimes.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Especially if the other person is taking their sweet time.
Exactly.
Right. I'll have questions. So, all right. So you're gonna say this is IB when we give our names, okay, IB, or whatever you want to say your name is. Do the whole thing so we all know how to pronounce it.
Hold up. If you spoke to me, sorry, my work phone's connected to my desktop. Sorry, or my headphones. There we go. So I got to turn that off real quick because you cut out when they ping me on Teams.
How dare they?
Where is it? Bose. Disconnect. Yeah, did you say something? Am I pronouncing something?
Yeah. No, you're good.
Pokemon.
So I'm gonna say this is Sean Fitzy. He's gonna say this is Boyle Polly, and then you say I'm IB or whatever. Okay, you know how we start the show.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Right. You'll go after Polly, and then I'll
however the proper full pronunciation of your name goes.
Yeah, we want to hear it.
I got you.
All right, let me get my notes up. All right, and all right, you feeling good, Polly?
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking go. Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1. Thanks everyone for checking out the show. Thanks everyone for checking out the show. I'm Sean Fitzy.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Ivy35Y for 5.
And this is the Echo Chamber. It's 4:20 and we're live and fired up. The chart was lit this past week, sparked by a power pack drop. And maybe our bud XRT helped too. Either way, GME is looking dope right now. How's it going, man?
Oh man, you just rolled that all into one, didn't you?
Nice.
I just ad-libbed that.
Yeah, happy 420. Let's fucking go. Unofficial holiday. I don't know. I took some days off work. Not for 420. I'm off Mondays and Tuesdays normally, but
right. Yeah. Just had to have a little joint session of Congress here,
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go. I'm not gonna keep trying.
I was gonna try to keep going, but I'm not. I'm not. We got IB's with us today. This is exciting. Still the only person I know that's followed by GameStop, so that's pretty fucking cool. I'm not sure if he's allowed to tell us that story, but
it's not really much of a story.
You're a bigger celebrity than we are. We're not celebrities, but you're a bigger celebrity than we are.
I don't know about that. I try to keep it low key,
Yeah, definitely. Let me Paulie, you're on screen just so you know. And you're out there for everyone to say hi, but
hi.
You got your little Buck the Bunny. I'm gonna have to get a better camera. And
yeah, I got that idea from Aaron.
Yeah, told my wife that she needs to help me get some kind of like backdrop setup or something, like something cool for the behind me.
Green screen.
Yeah, maybe. Like my computer isn't even good enough for me to like blur my background, so can't do any of those cool shits. Like,
yeah, it takes more processing power than you would expect.
Yeah, and then they got these AI avatar guys that are out there now that you can just like be. There's this peanut character.
You can be a peanut, yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
You just talk
KJ's here now too.
Hey, what up? What up? How y'all doing?
KJ. Up?
Hey, KJ. I just snuck in, and you guys were talking about cameras. I had my camera on. It doesn't seem to be working, but let's see. There we go. Now you can see what I got going on.
There he is.
There's the Pokemon.
See all those slabs.
Yeah, let me adjust here.
Happy 420, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy 420.
Yeah.
That's an illegal holiday where I'm from.
Well,
you can't even have Delta 8 down here.
Yeah. We used to, it's funny, before it was legalized here, Hempfest used to come in town, right? And then it was like they would have like all the police, officers, security outside the Hempfest, and it would be like, you were like going through the pearly gates, like you once you were in Hempfest, it was like the cops didn't do anything about it. They didn't care if you had weed. They didn't care, what you were doing. And it's completely illegal as soon as you leave Hempfest. And like, if they wanted to, they could bust you walking out the door, because you're going in there, you're buying weed, you're buying all these like bongs and all these things, literally go up to the stage at 420 and like they're handing out joints at 420 and everyone's taking a hit of a joint at 420 and like celebrating at the stage. And then you walk back out and you're back in like the real world and it's illegal again. And like, you're going up to some sketchy person on a corner, getting your weed and whatever, but now it's legalized and it's so much better.
Oh yeah. I'm in California, so like it's basically been legal, but I'm kind of old too. So if you would have told me back when I was a kid that you could just go to a store and just have everything there for you, I would have been like, you're full of shit. And the prices are like kind of the same. Like that's one of the things. Yeah, exactly. It's like one of the things that doesn't seem to change with the Strait of Hormuz getting shut down. So,
quality up, but the price the same. You're not getting sketchy tumbleweed from some random person that is in a sketchy neighborhood just because they're like, hey, I know this guy. You know what I mean? Like it's not in like a little Ziploc baggie all rolled up, and you're like unrolling it. Like, wait, is there some lint in here? What the hell is that? You're like, oh shit, what is this? Like little clump in my weed? Oh well, like hopefully I don't die. I'm gonna smoke this right now. Like now you get it. Like it's like clean, like where it's coming from, legalization was just way
like we're talking about it in the Discord. That should at the federal level it'll be even better, and then all those weed stocks will fucking rip too. So
dude, I was big on the weed stocks thinking it was gonna get legalized in like 2021, and everything fucking just like dropped, and I was like, no way, all this like progress on legalization, and then it just got crushed. And I was like, I was in a couple of like hydroponic companies and like
Canopy was one of them, right? CGC, was that the name of it?
Yeah. I have I think I still have shares in Canopy in one of my portfolios.
Yeah, those guys they were in the basket.
Yeah, I only have 42 shares of that one because that felt obligatory.
Yeah. Yeah. If let's see, I'm trying to find goddamn Canopy.
It's trading low enough. I could probably increase my position to 420 and feel okay about it.
I'm trying to get out to January 21, and I had to zoom way the fuck out. It is not doing well.
Yeah.
high of 592 on February 8th,
Mm-hmm.
2021.
Yep.
Of
Yeah,
592.
but like when you're looking at that shape on a chart, though, that
That's a lot
like
of reverse splits.
yeah, like that
Yeah.
triangle. Yeah, probably. I haven't even looked at the history on that one. But like when you have that like
that.
triangle shape, like it can sometimes look like a stock that's going to zero, kind of like AMC
Yeah, that
does. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
but more often than not, when you get that, like it actually looks a lot like the emoji on your phone for the squaring tool, and that is normally something that I will buy. Like if I see that shape on a chart, I'm like, I want to buy that while it's at the bottom.
Yeah, you just gotta figure out when that is.
Yeah.
Um,
It just has to have a prayer of recovery.
yeah, the basket's moving pretty nicely. I don't know. I mean, some of it's with news though, so I can't really. Actually, both of them kind of are. BB caught its bid. That's AMC. You could see it was kind of funny. I had the AMC chart out, and you could see where I was trying to fucking draw some lines of resistance, but it was fucking $13, just way the fuck up there now. And that was what? That sucks. That was 2023. Anyways, all right. Yeah, the basket's been moving. I did pretty good on some BB and AMC calls in the last couple of weeks, so that's exciting.
Nice.
Not buying any shares. Well, BB is something that is a pretty good company in general too, I think. Maybe I don't know about the company, but they're doing partnerships and they're working. Yeah, they just partnered up. Well, they have a partnership with NVIDIA now. It deepens it, but I think they're becoming more of a software provider.
No, they're not launching a new BlackBerry Pearl.
No, but I love that fucking.
Bro, I love my BlackBerry, man.
The Storm 2 is what I rocked back in. Well, I had the Storm 1 and the 2, those first two touchscreens. I rocked the shit out of those bad boys.
Nice.
Yeah, it was nice. So okay, so let's see. We got KJ here and we got IB here, and we want to talk about Pokemon. So I think we should just kind of start doing it.
Yeah.
KJ, I definitely want to get into your vault collection. I think that's just fucking awesome.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have hyperfixation issues. I bet like 90% of the people in the GME community do. But I'm really getting into this Pokemon shit, so I'm down to talk about it. IB is gonna come and help us learn about Pokemon. I think how to play a little bit. So let's start there. IB, why don't you say hi and tell everyone where or when you found GameStop?
Hi, I'm IB35Y for 5. That name is weird. Just roll with it. I like it. It kind of makes me look like a bot. Anyways, I found GME. I was playing this game called Genshin Impact. It was like a mobile game. And you ever heard of a gacha game?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like one of the original gacha gaming?
Yeah, and it gacha me real good.
Yeah,
and I was dumping stupid amounts of money into it.
Yeah,
somewhere it was like January 23rd. My wife's talking about what she's seeing on Reddit, and I'm like, yeah, I see it, but I don't really know anything about the market. We'll keep going. So January 27th rolls around. I buy my first share. I think it was like $3.45 before they cut the button off. It was like the day before or the minute of. Either way, my first share was way too much, and then I started buying the limited amounts of shares that you could buy. What was it, like 5 or 2?
I was getting 3. That was all I was allowed when I bought my first ones at 323. So yeah, we're up there. Top ticker gang right here.
Yeah, I've had a Fidelity account because I've worked for a long time, but that was just a 401k. Whatever they threw me in back then, that's what I started with. So I'm very grateful to DFV, the whole situation, not just because of GameStop, but because I actually started paying attention to the world that I'm in, instead of just walking through it. And I mean, my investments, my 401k is doing so much better because I'm not just sitting on it. I'm paying attention to where I need to put things. So yeah, January 27th, I spent a lot of money on GameStop and just never stopped.
Let's fucking go.
Nice.
Yeah. You've been around for a very long time. How you've been on Twitter the whole time? Where did you start? Were you starting in Reddit? How did
Yeah, Reddit. Started with Reddit. Everything was good. Liked Wall Street Bets. It's the same story every time you talk to somebody. Wall Street Bets blows up.
Yeah.
GME kind of goes weird. Superstock shows up. It's the same story.
Yeah.
And it kind of got, I don't know, Reddit just in general is, like, people say Twitter's negative, but at least I can mute and block on Twitter. It seems like every time I mute and block a subreddit on Reddit, I just get, if I block something with a weird name, I get something with a similar weirder name as a different sub, and it's just over. Like, I can't escape it, so I don't even use Reddit anymore because I don't want to see
trash
this
kind of. Yeah, it's rough. It's hard to navigate. I think since they made us use that one stupid fucking app. I had the narwhal.
Oh yeah.
All that was
API.
trash. So yeah. So you've been around I know you've been around the GME community since at least I've been around. So definitely been hanging out on
lurker.
Hanging out on Twitter with us, kind of bullshitting and shit. And then GameStop followed you and you became famous.
Yeah,
I'm just playing. Yeah. Anyways, okay, cool. So let's say hi to KJ real quick too while we're doing some intros. Just KJ, why don't you say hello? Just
Hello.
KJ, that's your Twitter handle. Let us know how you found GameStop, and when and all that stuff.
Yeah. So a little backstory here. My mom passed in 2020, and that was obviously the year of COVID, and so a lot of weird things happening in life, and just very lost and confused. I had a little bit of money from my mom passing that my brother and I split. It wasn't a lot, but it was more money than I'd had cash at that point, and I had it in a savings account and just like put it there and kind of was letting it sit. Wasn't really accruing any interest or anything. I wasn't really gaining any money on it. It was just sitting there kind of passively. And then January rolls around 2021, and I was on Facebook of all places, kind of scrolling through. There was a random article that popped up in my news feed, and so Lord knows why this random thing was put in my algorithm, but I don't even normally open articles and read them. But this article, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but it was something about Roaring Kitty, about DFB, making a big bet on Wall Street Bets. And so I'm reading this article and I'm like, what the hell is Reddit? Like, I'm too young to not know what Reddit is, but at the same time, I feel way out of the loop. Like, he's on Reddit. I at this point, I had gotten stock purchased through my company, but like had never traded a stock. Had never even thought. I knew like buy low, sell high as like the thing, and like I was like, yeah, it seems pretty straightforward. Like, the stock goes up, you sell it. When it goes down, you buy it. Makes sense. And I'm reading this article and I'm like, I don't think this is over. I don't know why I got this sense. I was like, this is not over. Like, this article's making it sound like this thing is over, but it's not. So I go to I get on Reddit, create a little account. And actually, the first few weeks I went on Reddit, I didn't have an account. I was just a guest, like, on Reddit, and I couldn't interact with anything. And I was just this weird fly on the wall reading the live mega feeds for the Wall Street Bets for GameStop. And I was just reading hundreds of and like, ape do this and like ape YOLO. And like, I'm just reading this, like, I'm like, what the hell is this? This is not real life. These is like, and I finally, like, after a few weeks, I was like, you know what? I think it's legit. I think I'm gonna buy some stock. I think I'm gonna make an account and I'm gonna get on Reddit, and I'm gonna start doing this. And I had never bought or traded a stock, so I took not just a little bit of the money I had, all of the money I had, because I was a complete fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And I
One
said,
of us.
I didn't know about the hours of trading. I didn't know about trading hours. I didn't know about after hours, pre-market, all that stuff. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know about open close. I didn't know about the intraday market, how that worked. All I knew was, hey, I have X amount of money, too much to be YOLOing into something for the first time ever making a trade. to buy this stock. So I said market purchase, not a limit, because I didn't know.
Mhm.
I would like to make a market purchase of this amount after the market was closed.
Mm. Yeah, because
So
you,
I'm
'cause, you know,
looking-
yeah, you're going to the market.
I'm looking at this chart thinking the price, this is now
Mhm.
2021. It's 4 time, we had a split, right? So I'm going in thinking I'm buying maybe, X amount of shares for $20 a share, let's just say $30 a share. I don't know, $40 a share. I think like I'm going to get X amount of shares. That transaction doesn't go through. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like waiting. I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. I probably woke up right around before the market opens. I'm like, there's still no shares. This doesn't work. I
Right.
bought these shares. The market opens at 6:30. And on that day, the market opened at 160.
Mhm.
So my market
Yeah.
order that I thought I was getting all these shares at 40 or whatever goes through at like 160. And I go to I'm like, yes, I got my shares. I go through, I'm like, well, I didn't get very many. And I'm like, what the
Yeah.
hell? And I like go down and I'm like, why did I got, well, it says that's the value that I put in, but I thought I was going to get way, and I like scrolling through the tabs. I'm like figuring Fidelity out. And I scroll through and I see cost basis and I'm like, oh Lord. And I for the next like 2 months, I was on the most like unstable roller coaster ride of my life, not knowing buy and hold and like diamond hands and this is the way and all this stuff. What I'm seeing is like the price moving in this volatile action, and I'm thinking like, oh my God, like now I just bought at 160 and now it's back at 40. So I'm like, I just lost everything I have. And this is my mom's, like the money that my mom left from her passing, which wasn't much to begin with. I don't have a lot to begin with anyway. Like, so now all of a sudden I'm like, well, fuck, I just lost all this money. So I'm literally in tears now, like within the first week of trading, going to my wife and I'm like, I lost everything. I put it all in. I YOLO'd on a stock. And it was like one of the greatest moments of my life, because at that moment she could have, she could have looked at me like an idiot, and she could have been mad at me. She could have been like ashamed. She could have like lost trust. She could have, but she just stopped me and was like, we're going to be okay. This is not a problem. You're going to be fine. And it like completely grounded me in this moment. And all of a sudden I was like, okay, I'm going to be fine. Okay, I'm going to be okay. And so then I was like, okay, how do I move forward then? And so I stopped making these really emotional, erratic trades on this stock that I had no idea what I was doing. I committed so many violations.
Right, yeah, you're buying and selling.
I was buying and selling. I was wash
I know
selling.
exactly what
I
you
was,
mean.
oh my God. I was
Yeah.
just like, boop, bop, bop, just like moving this shit. And I was like, ooh, boop, bop, bop, I'll just take this and go buy some weed stock, sell that. Nope, don't like it. Bop, bop, bop. And I'm like, at this point, I've like bought and sold the same amount of money like 10 times in one day. And they're like, whoa, don't do that. And I'm getting all these notices and all these infractions.
I had to write an email to Robinhood, like apologizing.
You're like, hey, I am dumb, so I own that.
Please forgive me, Vlad.
Can I use my shit again, please?
I woke up. So I made it my goal. I woke up I started going to all the YouTube, live streams. I would wake up at 4:00 every morning before the market was open. I would track all my stocks, and I started just making all these I started trading Tesla when it was going from 700 to 1100, and I was riding this thing back and forth, bop bop, and I was like, oh. And all of a sudden I had some momentum, and I was moving this money around. And my first year I made more money than all of my other years in trading combined. And it was
2021.
2021, and it was just me I think that moment with my wife where she grounded me, and me just focusing in and trying it. And then and then I kind of was like, okay, I can kind of do this. And then I got on X, and then they were like, options, and I was like, let me try.
I was gonna ask, do you play calls? Do you play options?
Nah, I did. Right. Let me tell you, I made money my first 3 years of trades. And then I got on X, and then I was like, wow, this is my first year of losses. And then my second year on X was like, oh, significantly more losses than last year. Perhaps I should go back to my old strategy, which was, to like trade what I want to trade and like buy and sell and not get these options.
Shares.
It's expensive to learn, and I had the privilege to be able to learn a lot, and like these mistakes were valuable for me, and I know a little bit more about what I'm doing, enough to, at least when I try to explain it to people, they look a little bit glossed over, but I try to keep it simple now.
My experience was 2021 was very good for retail when it came to like, so I didn't start doing options till probably about April. Same thing though, like those first 3 weeks after I bought was miserably. I was like, I fucked up, because I kept buying too, but we went down from like, 330 to 40 at the time, our 10 now. And that's when we bounced in February. But those 3 weeks was just like, holy shit. But I started doing options in April, and then there was like 3 or 4 squeezes that they let come through. Like, I don't know, different spirit, and I don't want to say Prague, or there was a couple other fucking things. So I was 2021. Oh, and LRC. Anyone who played Loop Ring and actually took some profit, I did well there too. So at the end of 2021. Anyways, it was a great year. So it was a bad thing to have happen, right? Because then you're just overconfident with GameStop, and I started fucking it up after that. So I learned my lessons after the first year, to be honest.
Well, my outlook on things shifted a lot, and I met with someone from the community a little bit ago and told them this is my view. When Ryan Cohen said, "Ask not what your company can do for you, but what you can do for your company," I took that upon myself, and I said, you know what? I don't need as many shares as I was thinking I need. This isn't about what I can. I'm gonna get enough. I'm gonna get enough from this, and so I started, instead of buying those shares, I went like head first into NFTs. I was like, like if I can help the company move forward with this thing that they're confident in any capacity, I want to do that. And so I shifted from buying shares to buying product. That fell apart. So then I shifted from buying that product to buying Pokemon cards, and buying the Pokemon cards was the best part of my investment so far with GameStop was getting into Pokemon, living through that nostalgia, finding the community that it's like developing this community and being part of it. And then having the value of these cards, the way that they've gone up, is just like, that's just the cherry on top. We were just here to be part of a community, and now all of a sudden we have some assets that are going up in value, and it's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, I think a lot of us kind of had that journey. I know IB, you got the NFT pin as your profile picture, right? That's what that is.
The modified one.
Yeah, that fucking.
I went pretty heavy into all GameStop NFTs. I bought all of them.
Cyber Crew, like all of the like the. Did you do like the?
No, I didn't do Cyber Crew. Only the official GameStop.
I was big on Cyber Crew.
Yeah,
so they were got like the Mount Rushmore and the fucking.
So the pixel.
Those were cool. So were you playing Web3, KJ? Like you were playing the games too, if you were doing.
Yeah, I was in Kira. Right? I did the Kiraverse beta. I was on one of the beta testers for Kira, and had a really good time with that group when we were testing it before it launched. And like, I don't know, it was just really cool to be, to be testing out these products with the developers as they're making it, and like be providing feedback and playing with like a small group of people on this game. I don't know if you ever had a chance to play Kira, but it was a great game. It was super fun. I had a great time with it.
The only Web3 I got to play was the what was the one that I could load my Nancy into? It was by someone in the community made it. It was pixel art. I forget what it was called now. Anyways, that shit was fun. Looperlands, that was it. Looperlands.
That's right. Yeah.
I fucked around. That was it though. I don't know, the process of getting the NFTs and getting the money in there, and the amount of money it seemed I had to spend to just get in.
Did you file taxes? Did you file taxes? Did you have any crypto to file?
That was 22.
That's a setup. It's a setup.
It's a setup.
No, don't answer anything that will incriminate you. I have not sold a lot of crypto historically, and this year I was playing around with some coins, like the meme coin craze. It was like, whatever, I don't care. Like I don't care about this like little play money. I'll move it around, and then things would move, and then I'd move it, and I didn't really care. Ultimately, like amassed to like a couple $100 of like total net loss. Like wasn't really, just was like playing, and then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, you have to like do these transactions in your taxes this year. And I was like, oh, and I had to pay like a third party because I'm like terrible with crypto. And all of a sudden I'm like looking at all my transaction history, and it's like every time you even just uh like transfer a coin from one wallet to another, it like counts it as a transaction. And so I got a third party and filed it and everything, but it was complicated. And to the point you're making, it's like it's not streamlined yet.
Who were you using that reported you?
That was a Phantom wallet.
Okay.
Yeah, and they don't have the like they don't have the like direct reporting on it on Phantom wallet like on some of the other crypto wallets and things. So I used a third party to like run the transactions and give me a document to upload directly into the taxes, and it was fine. It was like $30, $40 or something, and I was like, whatever, I'm not going to do that again. So it's like
I'm not the one to talk about taxes right now. I just realized that I paid them twice. I found that out this morning.
Oh
yeah.
Oh.
Oops.
Yes.
Yeah. They were very thankful.
Yeah, one is so anyone that does TurboTax, like they will automatically take that out. I wasn't paying too much attention when I hit send, but I went to the website and paid. And then this morning I paid again. So that's right. I'll figure it out. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, anyways.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. No, my NFTs just died. I don't know.
Yep.
I didn't write anything off. I don't know. I don't know what I was supposed to do with those things, but they're gone now.
Yeah, those NFTs from a few years ago are just like collecting cyber dust somewhere in cyberspace.
I haven't really messed with the memes yet. I know IB knows about it. He's kind of like my he's been my source for any kind of meme coin talk to help me learn a little bit. And
I call them shit coins.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to be better, bro.
Life.
Yeah, no, I've been trying to be better with the shit coin stuff. I think it is people take offense to that. So
you're right. It's community coins. I apologize.
And this is where Paulie says, "Well, if it is what it is." Anyways, okay, all right. So let's talk about. He said that probably like 3 shows down, or like. Anyways, it's great. All right,
Joe,
so I want to
Joe just walked in, so I missed about half of that.
It's all right. We were just talking about meme coins and how much you love them, and Solana specifically.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was putting the Discord together, you were very like excited about Solana. You were like, I love Solana. You said that.
Yeah. It's my favorite.
So okay. I want to talk Pokemon. KJ, you have a Pokemon Discord, right? What is it? Is it the Power Pack Discord? I could be wrong, by the way.
The Power Packs. It's the Diamond Hand Power Packs one, and it was kind of an early on attempt at bringing the community together as before we came out of beta, and it's still live. There's still access to it, but I would say there may be use for it in the future. Right now, there are other avenues for people to share or communicate with one another, whether it's on X or on other Discord channels. And so, but it does exist. I think the entire purpose of that, just to go really quickly into detail, was, if you were part of the original launch of Power Packs, it was pretty cool. It was pretty exciting. And then you started to see some streamers popping up and kind of how people were getting excited in like the 10s. You'd see like 10 people join up and be like, well, this is really cool. We're ripping packs and stuff. And I was like, we need a spot for everyone to start posting their cards that they're getting. And then also like there's these streamers that are popping up. If we could coordinate with the streamers and with the audience, we could really get some momentum on this before it comes out of beta. And then we get hundreds of thousands of non-GameStop cultured people joining. It was like trying to front run some of the culture, trying to get a little bit ahead of it so that we have an establishment. And credit due where it goes. Roran Sensei has a really good foundation, and what I was trying to do is parallel, and it was to support the entire community, and what he has is doing that. And so it's like I don't need to have the Discord if what he's got is creating that atmosphere for people. And so I work with Aaron a lot and want to support him in what he's doing, because this is going to continue growing and it will go beyond GameStop. And then it will be a matter of accepting those people into our community and having something that is welcoming and fun to be in, so that it continues to grow and does what GameStop ultimately wants. So
Yeah, like, and running a Discord isn't very fun. It's not, especially if you're not getting like
when I was not looking to make any money, just for the record, it was always just a like passion project, and I learned a lot. Anytime I get excited, I love to dive in on something. I had never made a Discord, and my Discord was sick, and it like had some really cool bots working in there, and like I started getting some stuff going, and I was like, okay, this thing's pretty cool. Now I have that experience. Whether or not it gets used, I can say I put together a Discord that has all the things I need. So
yeah, Echo made us a really good bot in the Echo Chamber. That's my favorite bot. It has the net call premium and everything you need. So yeah, what's up, Curious Cat? Good to see you in here. Yeah, I don't know how to do any of that bot stuff, but it's the better ones, like the tweet one. I want the one that lets you know when a tweet like.
Dude, yeah, I have that set up right now. I have that set up.
That's on the Me 6 bot.
Mm-hmm.
See, but the API for Twitter changed, and it seemed like it didn't work anymore. So you still get a notification like when RC tweets.
Yeah. I set up on the Pokemon one a few accounts that were just like, if we're ever not on X or if X is ever down, I want somewhere for there to be like a ping of like Ryan Cohen just tweeted, so that people can see that and be like, oh, because for me it was like. I sometimes I don't get notifications, or sometimes I go there and I'm not following him, or I'm like it's like weird things have happened over the years. Like when I definitely was following Roaring Kitty in 2021 and was like very active on X, was very active on Reddit, and then in 2020 whenever he returned in 2024 or whatever, when he returned, I wasn't following him. Like I wasn't following Roaring. He blocked me, and he sent me a DM too. He was like, I read all your stuff and I'm just annoyed with you. And I was like, I'm flattered, man. Whatever, you read my stuff. No, I wasn't following him, and I was like, there's no world where I would have unfollowed him. So like there's weird stuff happening, and I was like, if we can just ping everyone like, hey, there's a tweet. And so I have that set up, but it's
all right, I'm gonna have to get on that. So yeah, so I was just anyways, Discords are all right. Like it's just kind of a pain in the ass sometimes. It's just a bunch of adults, but it is the best place to have like this.
Normal is a loose term.
Yeah, but it's like adults don't like hearing shit from other adults about how to act and shit. So it's never that fun sometimes. Okay, so yeah. So I want to talk about Pokemon. Let's start with IB, because I know we've started a couple times, but I want to hear. Can you give me a quick synopsis on how to play Pokemon? Because like I have all these fucking cards, and because I've been buying them now. I've started buying the packs probably, I'd say 4 weeks ago. Got a couple booster packs. I got an Elite Trainer box now, and then I went in yesterday, bought a couple some of the older sets. So I'm learning about sets. I'm learning about all this shit. So I figured there's probably some other people.
Was that birthday card you got from Aaron and I the first Pokemon card you got?
I think I had Aaron pull me a Power Pack starter on like when he did one of his first streams, and that's that Pikachu I have.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Because I know that you had like a Malik Neighbors, but I didn't know if you had any Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that was, I don't know, but it's either the second or third one. And that one's doing pretty good. I was just checking it. I think it's still worth, it's over $100 right now. Just sold too. Anyway, so IB, can you break it down for us? How do I play this shit?
Can I break it down in a easy to
what do
digest?
I do? Okay,
how to play the game. So let me okay, there's like, you got prize card. There's so much, bro. I can't just explain.
So what do I start with? Like, so if I'm battling you, I got a hand of cards, right? Is that how it goes?
Yeah, I think it's 60 cards. It's different variants, but yeah, I think it's a 60 card deck, if I'm remembering correctly.
Any set doesn't matter, or do you have to be?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Set doesn't matter. It depends on, like, are you playing tournament? Are you playing casual? Because there will be like banned cards that you can't use in certain formats.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like Magic. I don't know if you know anything about Magic.
No, not at all.
Okay. Some games, card games in general, they may or may not have banned cards, because it's overpowered or maybe it's outdated.
Like that pot of gold on that one game.
KJ and I have some banned cards. KJ's got more than I do.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
ban cards for other
other
nefarious
reasons.
reasons. Yeah.
Misty Staryu,
Dude,
or
yeah.
Misty's Tears, I think it was.
Yeah, Misty's Tears. Yeah. Naked 13-year-old. That's definitely a
What?
good reason to be banned. Yeah. That's,
It's like her silhouette. It appears topless, and
Oh.
when they realized that her character was meant to be a teenager, they were like, "Oh, that's probably bad."
Yeah, Pokemon. I'm watching the first season through with my daughter, and
Oh,
it is
okay.
definitely coded to a different. It's a little bit earlier, right? And they definitely make a little bit more jokes than you would think
Mhm.
about young girls
Yeah.
than you would think.
Yeah.
Because Brock is he's very much like very like excited by women and all these scenes.
Croc is
and
the
like,
original Gooner.
right? And he will
Yeah.
literally be like, "Oh, she's really young," oh, and get all excited. And it's like,
Yeah.
Brock, bro, chill,
Yeah,
chill,
yeah.
bro. Oh man,
Yeah.
Brock.
Yeah,
but,
although
like,
to be fair, you get a lot of the same things. Like if you go back and watch like the Disney movies that your kids love, like you look at it through the lens of an adult, and you're like, oh,
absolutely. I have a 2.5-year-old, so we're
Yeah.
watching all these
Mhm.
Disney and like,
Yep. Things become funny for different reasons as you get older.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
That's
or concerning.
Yeah. Your eyes are open more now. You're like,
Right.
holy shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm showing up. I fucking got my sunglasses on. I'm ready to fucking battle IB. I got, you said 60 cards. Is that right?
That's what you start with in your deck.
So like that, you start your 60 cards. You're gonna draw. What is it? 10. I think it's 10. It's been a minute since I played like regular format.
So there's like a pot in the middle too, like a draw pile.
7.
It's you
you'll
only
have your
draw
draw
from
pile.
your cards, and your
Oh,
opponent
okay.
draws from their cards.
Okay. So we got
What
60.
kind of
and then
games have you played, Fitz?
not many. Fucking not many. It was definitely not any card games. I'm writing this shit down, bro.
All right, so I just want to preface it with what Paulie said initially a couple of streams ago, and then what I said earlier. If you'll try out Pokemon Live, or for anybody that's listening that's interested, there's a box called Pokemon Battle Academy. It comes with 3 pre-built decks, and it literally gives you step-by-step instructions on how to play the game with 2 of those decks. So like it'll teach you how to play against each other. Otherwise, Pokemon Live to kind of learn the format. But yeah, you'll need 60 cards. I think it's 10 cards that you'll draw. You have to draw a stage 1 Pokemon. If you don't, it's a what's the word I'm looking for? You take the cards and you put them back. What's that called? Anyways, redraw, but there's like a word.
Like a mulligan?
Mulligan, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I heard rules about mulligans, at least on the golf course, but
Right.
yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, you'll draw some more cards till you get a stage 1, and then you flip a coin, decide who goes first or second.
Oh, that's what the coin's
then
for.
Yeah, because you got an ETB, right?
Yeah, I did. I got all kinds of
so
shit.
you got
I don't
a
know what
coin.
it is.
Yeah, you should have all your energies.
Yeah, I got a
You
whole
probably
pack
got
of
a couple
energies.
trainer cards.
Yeah, I got some weird looking things that I don't know what the fuck they are.
Are they
I don't know.
sleeves?
It's like
Are
cardboard.
the,
No, it's
the
not.
dividers?
Well, okay. For
Oh, yeah,
one,
yeah.
I blame you, Paulie, for me not knowing that I should be putting my Pokemon in penny sleeves. Like I fell through the cracks, guys. You're supposed to help me with this stuff, but
Bro, how many times do I sit here while we record, like
Yeah,
putting cards in penny sleeves?
I had no idea. So anyway, so my first set of nicer cards did not hit the penny sleeve. So but I got penny sleeves in the ETB that I'm using now as like the first wrapper, and then you put it in the other wrapper, the hardback or whatever it is.
The
Top
loader.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna get the lingo right. And then there's also slab guards I found out too.
Like little rubber bumpers and stuff.
Yeah, which makes sense if you got like a fucking $1,000 card, you might want to take care of that shit. So okay, cool. So I got all of that, and so we do the deck cards. So, but I can use any Pokemons I got, right? So if I got some badass Pikachu or something, I can have that in my deck. Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna want to like there's decks out there like the pre-builts. I think they're called championship decks. I don't build good decks. I build fun decks because I play with my wife. I do not or I play with children who build also fun decks.
Right.
So there's
sometimes
decks out there.
it's form over function. Sometimes it's function over form.
Yeah. Those championship decks, they'll have all the you'll have like 7 of the same card for every card.
Mhm.
And I mean that's just how you win. Those are the championship decks. But you'll where you'd want to start is probably like a single color, so a single energy color, so grass, water, something like that. So you'll have all your grass cards in one deck, your 60 card deck, and then that's how you play. I wouldn't mix and match your colors yet because that takes more strategy, more thought process, more understanding of what exists in the
So you
cards.
got to pick like an element, right? So you got to be like,
yeah.
I'm
Pick
looking
an
for
element,
grass.
pick an energy.
That's 420. The grass people are good for it.
Yeah,
There
grass.
you go.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, you'll
so
determine who plays. You have a like a battle zone. I forget what it's called, but it's like the front, and those are the 2 Pokemon that fight each other. And then on the back, I think in regular format you can have 6. It might be 3. Let's just say it's 6, but I think it's 3 for what I'm thinking about. And those are like your benched players.
bench, yeah.
That's called your bench, yeah. And you can move things to the attack zone, to and from the bench based on different variables. There's a lot of variables, Fitz.
Oh yeah, I get you there.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so how do you win? How do you win this shit? Like
Regular format, there's 6 award cards. There's a different name, special cards, something. Prize cards. There we go. There's like 6 prize cards. So every Pokemon that you knock out, some cards like the EXs or whatever, they might say
When
you
one
lose
gets
2
knocked
prize
out, you
cards.
get 2. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then you'll draw your prize card whenever you knock out an opponent's Pokemon, and
okay,
you get to add that prize card to your deck. I forgot.
Okay, you get to keep their shit, right?
No, that's yours. Those are your prize cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I got
You have to take 6 cards initially. I forgot. You have to take 6 cards from your 60 card deck. Build a prize deck once you're shuffling and stuff. Prize side. And then every Pokemon you knock out, you take a prize card. And then add that back to your deck. And then keep going. And then they'll play another Pokemon. And you try to attack it. Or knock it out. Or put it to sleep. Or throw it in the lost zone.
Yeah. Or
poison
it.
Poison it. Stun,
burn
confuse it.
Confuse,
burn it.
Yeah.
I had my wife make some like laminated sheets because I kept forgetting which status does what. We kept Googling. And now I have like a foldable, you go to a restaurant.
Got a
and they got that
little cheat sheet.
Yeah, it's perfect. I love
Crib
it.
sheet.
So who's better, you or your wife? She's not listening.
My wife. I'm gonna say my wife.
Well. I was gonna
really
guess
good.
that your wife would be better at playing Pokemon than you.
She stopped playing when I built a Blastoise deck to counter her Charizard deck, and she got she's very competitive.
I like that.
So once I beat that deck, she worked really hard on. She hasn't come back to play.
Yeah,
it's been about 3 months, so I'm trying to get her back into it. But I do want to mention the format for Pack Battle real quick.
Okay. Yeah, that's the one that you just like open a pack, right? And then
yes. So
okay.
regular game mode, you just kind of shrink it down. Instead of 6 prizes, you have 3. Instead of 6 benches, you have 3. And there's a rule like you rip a pack, and then once you rip that pack, you look at what cards you have. Like you and your opponent, you both rip 1 pack each. You look at the cards. You figure out kind of what kind of strategy you can build with that pack. And then you go to your energies. That's what I was saying. You needed to get an ETB or something, or talk to anybody that buys Pokemon. They'll give you all their energies. You'll look in there and grab 10 energies out. So like, say you got like 3 grass cards and 2 lightning cards, you're going to want to probably grab like 5 or 6 grass energies and maybe 4 lightning energies. And then you put those in your deck. That's your deck now. You have like a 20 card deck. Shuffle it up, regular game mode. But if you don't have something that can evolve, so you have stage 1, stage 2 Pokemon and basic Pokemon.
Okay.
So your basic is like level 1, then level 2. So Charizard is level 3, stage 2. Charmeleon, stage 1. Charmander, basic, right? Those Pokemon. Right?
So speaking of Charmander, we have breaking news right here. Joe has come into the office to open her power pack that I just picked up right before we started recording. and because I opened one
You
on
got it.
Saturday. This one is for her, and she was like, "I'll open it, but I'm not coming on camera." So
Okay.
so she has opened her power pack just now.
Okay. How'd you do?
Can we hear the
Check this
crinkle?
out.
Can we hear the
Oh,
crinkle?
it's a GameStop
It's a
exclusive.
GameStop exclusive
Let's
Charmander.
go. The
Right.
GameStop Charmander from
From the
GameStop
151
power
set.
pack.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna let her
sick.
reveal her grade for herself first, and then we'll see what she got. But yeah, that's
Also-
pretty cool. Yeah, a GameStop stamped Charmander.
Also, GME High of Day. Let's fucking go.
Whoa, yeah,
Oh,
just got
there we
another
go.
stick.
Yeah. Happy
20
420
24.91.
J.
Getting higher.
Yeah.
Even GME's getting high on 420.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. What's up, Bobby?
Hmm?
Yes, she's gonna get a
Okay.
10. It's a 10.
All right. Okay. So here's the reveal. She's
Big
seen it.
reveal.
Let's see. What's the certificate number?
I can't see. My eyesight's so bad.
What's that say? 133580045. Okay. All right.
You almost got
So-
boobs.
GameStop exclusive. It is a PSA 8.
PSA 8. All right. Well, it's still a
Yeah.
GameStop exclusive though.
Yeah. Like I saw that stamp and I was like, whoa, that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I have that card. Yep.
Yeah. This looks like the centering's a little fat on the left hand side. That's probably
Oh yeah. Yeah. There's a big fat border over there.
Yeah, but super cool. I'm gonna look that up on price charting right now.
Yeah, I think there's a good premium on that one.
There
Versus
should
some
be
of the other
because of the
GameStop
GameStop stamp. Yeah. Let's see. So Charmander number 4. Oh, you got one of the same cards I did from the Mega Brave set. So she got one of the Japanese Mega Brave packs.
Nice.
And yeah, so the GameStop stamped Charmander on price charting from the Scarlet and Violet 151 set. Last sold raw for $50. And a PSA 8 last sold for 40. That's funny.
What?
Right, yeah. PSA
Make it
9
make
last
sense.
sold for 50.
And
PSA
then
10
about
last sold.
150.
PSA 10 last sold for 256.
Oh, whoa, that's
Yeah.
gone up actually. Okay.
I made it
Yeah.
back, guys.
Yeah,
I
but
think I got mine for, like,
in
125.
terms of the population report, you're looking at like about 230 PSA 8s, 1,377 PSA 9s, and only 727 10s. So these aren't like a lot of the Japanese sets where you get like a 90% gem rate or something. Like this one's got a more even distribution, like definitely heavy on the 9s. So the 9s trade right around what a raw card does right now, and the 8s aren't far behind it.
I don't like when I find a card that has more 10s than 9s in population. I'm
Right.
immediately put off.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What
that's
was it?
not
I missed
good.
Yeah.
PSA.
You didn't get to see it.
I got disconnected. Was it
Oh,
an
okay,
8?
yeah. So it is a PSA 8.
Nice.
So I mean, what I'm thinking here is like I can go to the GameStop website and look up a trade-in values. So for anyone who hasn't done this before, you just go to GameStop.com, and then you can either go to the hamburger menu that's like the 3 lines, and then scroll down to trade-in, or I think you can go to graded cards first, and then it'll like give you a banner that says, "Oh, you want to trade something in."
Mhm.
So if you go to the trade-in menu, then graded trading cards is the first one there. Also, Power Packs is the first item under the trading cards menu on their website now. And you can just type in the PSA certificate number for any card. So 133580045, and it'll say what you would be offered on a trade-in. So a regular trade-in for store credit would be $57.78. Cash would be $52. But if you're a pro member, you get $60.67 on trade-in in store credit, or $54.60 cash. So the pro member premium is 5%. So yeah, this is a floor card, but you
It's a
know,
good floor card.
you could get $60 in store credit on it, and then look for one of these in a PSA 9 on their website, or just hang on to it.
Yeah, but the experience of pulling a GameStop from a GameStop
Pretty cool.
at a
Yeah,
GameStop.
that's pretty
You know what
cool.
I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We got a big.
I wonder if they even
25
have it in their marketplace right now.
for Friday.
They actually do.
They have it.
So yeah, they do. And you can get this card in a PSA 9 on GameStop's website for $59.99 right now.
So you could literally take
I could
that,
trade up.
trade it in, get $60, and then trade up and just get the 9 for the value of that. card.
Totally could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got 4
So how
PSA 9s.
So how would you get that
of this
in?
card.
How would you get that in your vault right now?
If you want to get it into your vault, then you would just go to either psacard.com or powerpacks.com to get into the PowerPacks version of the interface, or you can open the PSA app and you can add this to your collection. And you can either do that by scanning the QR code on the back or the linear barcode on the front. Add it to your collection, and then they'll prompt you like, oh, do you want to send this to the vault? Or you can just like pick any card from your collection that is not in the vault. Say, I want to send this to the vault. They'll give you a packing slip, tell you exactly where to send it. Everyone has the same vault address. The difference is just that you add your customer number to the name line. So your vault ID is your collector's ID number, and if I remember right, it's like 9 digits. And so anything that gets sent to your name and that number at the address in where is it, Newcastle, Delaware, will wind up in your vault. And they don't charge anything to put anything in the vault. There's no holding fee. There's nothing like that. You can send any card that's graded by PSA, CGC, SGC, or Beckett. And there's 2 other names in there, but those are really just those are subsidiaries of those same companies, or former names of them. So yeah, those 4 companies are currently supported. They don't take Tag or any other companies, at least not yet. So I've seen Ace is one that comes up on price charting sometimes, but yeah, they'll let you vault cards for those, and they can be regular size cards or oversized cards. But I don't think you can put like comics or magazines or Funko Pops or anything in the vault yet. I don't know if they have expansion plans for that, but yeah, that is what you can do.
Nice. Yeah, because that's what I think I want. Like, I have fun pulling cards. I think it's a good time. It's so far not been a great use of money, but eventually you'll get a good card, and then that I want to vault, because I do want to keep all my stuff in the vault. But I figured this would be a good chance. KJ, I'd love to talk about your collection. You have a lot. I saw a post you made on the value that it gained over the last, so how many years? What did it start at, and where is it at now? Can you share that with us?
Yeah, man. So I kind of started getting these Pokemon cards right as GameStop started selling them. So the end of 2024, it was like my very first graded card was my Charmander, and I actually have it posted. It was let's see. Anyway, it's like September of 2024, something like that. And I had my GameStop credit card, and then it was having some issues. They fixed it now, but like using GameStop credit card wasn't super easy, and it had a smaller limit than my other credit card. So the worst thing I did was switch out the credit cards and then all of a sudden I had a higher limit. So then I started buying more cards from GameStop, and I was like, oh, because I use a bigger credit card doesn't mean I should get more Pokemon cards, right? And I didn't listen to that side of myself, and I just kept buying more. And I mean, I'm telling you, like, I knew when they first started selling the cards, like you would see it like coming soon. It would say like this card is coming soon, and I knew the time, like the windows of time that the cards that were coming soon would become available, and I would be able to probably with like a 60% success rate, 70% success rate, snipe those cards as they became available. And there were like, I mean, when I say it was like really, really hot at first, like there would be a card that it would become available, and then you'd hit refresh, and within 10 seconds the card was already sold. So I don't know if people were using bots or if they were using some type of scrapers or something to like to buy these things like as soon as they became available. But I was like refreshing the app. I was on the GameStop site all day, every day, just like constantly going in, refreshing, looking for all these cards. And then I was like, okay, I really like honed in on what I liked to collect. I started getting more retro, or not retro, more retro vintage cards, and like started to kind of lean into like I had my childhood collection and sold some of it, and then I just kind of I continued to I found another app that I used to auction, and I was auctioning for cards all through 2025, and continuing to grow the collection. And like my alt collection represents a small fraction of my whole collection, but it's like a lot of my bigger cards came from that, and that collection today is up 235%.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you said your alt collection?
My alt. So that not an endorsement for the app. You do whatever you want.
It's all right. Go ahead.
It's an app that you can auction on. It's called Alt, and it allows you to. It's also a good database. I got into it because I was at a card convention. That whenever they're checking prices of cards, a lot of the vendors will go through Alt because it'll show eBay, but it'll also show a couple other locations of recent sales, so you can get really good up-to-date transactions. And honestly, the price like estimations update a little bit faster than Card Ladder, and so I was getting more like reputable pricing estimations from Alt for a while, and so I leaned into it. I bought these cards. I'm up 235% now on those cards, and that includes like my Shadowless Charizard I got for I got it when it was about a $1,700 card. I won it for $1,400, but with the fees and everything, it was about $1,700. That's like a $6,000 card right now, and I got that and so that's just like one example. I have one that's really fun. I got a Magikarp. And I really like the expedition cards. I don't know. I know Ruin Sensei is against the yellow border. I'm pro yellow border, so you're gonna have to decide are you yellow border or not.
I didn't know that there was sides on this.
This was like 2001, 2-ish.
Yeah. I'm with you, KJ.
Dude, they're sick. I think they look great. I love the borders, and I got like a PSA 10, like first edition Japanese Mew and a first edition Japanese Mewtwo, and all these like cool.
Well, when you have cards like that, it's hard not to like them.
Right. And my Magikarp I got for $100, and I was like okay, Magikarp is one of those like meme Pokemon, you have to know the main characters to look for, right? And so I'm looking for Magikarps. This one comes up. It's an expedition. The population's like 350 or something.
Oh yeah, real low pop.
Very small population. PSA 10. I got it for $100. I'm up 1,249%.
Wow. That's dope.
That's great.
Magikarp, man. I sent a group text to my friends, and I was like, Magikarp use Splash. It was super effective.
Nice. Yeah. And so Fitzy, Magikarp is like in terms of the game and the show, it's like one of the most useless Pokemon there is. But from it evolves Gyarados, which is a majestic like Chinese dragon type of Pokemon. So
I have a Stunfish that I don't like. Like I look at it and I'm like, fucking, I don't like you. Every time I look at it, but it's worth like $100, so I still got it. But yeah. So that's okay. So you buy through the GameStop marketplace. I know you keep track of all those available. Have you been doing power packs as well?
So I was one of the early beta testers for power packs, and like I said earlier, the way I support the company is by going all in. And so when I had the opportunity to be in power packs beta testing early on, I was like, I will take advantage of that. I was trying different things to see what worked and what didn't work. The first day I had access, I literally didn't look at the card I got. I just tried to like sell, accept offer, buy new, and I just did that until I ran out of money. And I was like, okay, that wasn't a good strategy. Like, like I don't know. I was just like playing around with it, right? Like,
this sounds a lot like your early trading days on the stock market.
Yeah, dude, I learn by diving in, and like I like absorb a lot of information really quick. But like I don't know. Maybe is it stupid or is it fearless? I don't know. I'm just like diving into the concrete.
I think it's called tuition in some circles. You
just you pay
tuition.
Yeah,
that's how you learn.
Well, and like the plan words, like the intuition on it. Like sometimes
Mhm.
like my gut just tells me you need to do this thing. And like if I
Yeah.
didn't YOLO into GameStop and ruin my life for a week and feel like I had ruined like I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't
That
have
might
bought all
make
the
the
products.
intro. I don't know.
Yeah. I think
Um,
that's definitely going to be in the intro.
Yeah, that's good.
yeah. So yeah.
So okay, so
I
you buy on the you've been doing some power pack buying, but I have a feeling you're about to tell me not so much anymore, right?
So here's my trajectory. I love going to the streams because then you can buy one, you can send somebody and get a pack there, which I do. I'll get a pack through Aaron. I will occasionally go on and buy myself a power pack. I inherently, even though I'm in GameStop and I like to YOLO my money around, I'm inherently not very risky with my money, and I also am very particular with my collection. So like a power pack is fun because there is that like risk element. I like to know what I'm buying, what I'm paying for it, and what it's
Mhm.
worth, and then if I want to like continue to hold it or not. And so like going on GameStop and going through the 16,000 cards that they have and finding a card at value that has a low population that I'm like, I love this card, I love this art, and adding that to my collection to me has more value than like getting a little bit of a little serotonin, like, a little rush of like flipping the wheel.
Mhm.
And that is not to say I don't enjoy the power packs. I think the real truth is, and Paul can completely vouch for this, everyone has their own luck, right? I'm a
Yeah.
pretty lucky person.
Hmm.
Power packs is like my kryptonite. I take 2 weeks off, I come back and I hit a floor again. I take a month off, I come back, I hit a floor again. And then I take 6 months off and I go buy a physical power pack and I get a physical floor again. And I'm like, and I laugh about it. I'm just like, okay, okay. I just gotta, I just paid $100 for this $50 card. No problem, no problem. So I still do it. I enjoy it. I enjoy the community.
Yeah.
I enjoy it as a concept. But for me personally, I'm buying directly from GameStop or directly from card vendors or from, like things like that. So
Yeah. So have you do you just hold them all? Have you been selling any like that are moving? By the way, GME high a day, 2501.
25.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Let's fucking go. 4.4 million traded. Nothing crazy, but we got about 12 minutes. Get your trades in or get them or take your profit. I don't know. 1%.
do something. Time's
You
wrapping
do
up.
something. You got about 12 minutes. I'm gonna stare, but
I typically hold the cards I rip. If it's in my,
Yeah.
it's because they go to your vault. It's just like
Yeah.
out of sight, out of mind. I don't think about it. I've
That's
had a
kind of why I
couple.
like
Yeah.
it. Honestly, if
Yeah.
it's in my vault. I'm not, I can sell it if I want. I think the offers are sometimes
Stick.
good. Stick 2505. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That's a big old stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
like,
and,
so
and
do
I know
you,
KJ, you do some like trading too, right? Like you'll go to shows with some of your graded cards, ready to make a
Right.
deal, and
So
yeah,
I've done the
you've had
card
some good
conventions.
success there.
Yeah, I've upgraded like this last year. I upgraded a lot of my 9s that I would get from GameStop to 10s at these card shows. And man, I tell you what, getting them and investing last year in 2025 to get my 9s to 10s, and then having some of those like I have a PSA 10 Dark Charizard that I upgraded from a 9 at a card convention. And vendors never want to upgrade; they never want to take your 9 for their 10. But if you're able to like do that and you give them a little bit of cash and they take it, whatever, or if you sell it at another vendor and get cash for it and then upgrade, whatever, you're losing a little bit of value. You're never getting 100% value when you're at a card show, and you have to kind of accept that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, some of these cards have like quadrupled since last year, and
yeah,
like
the market's going nuts, and
it's
especially
every
since
day.
the Paul guy did his sale, it's just even better.
Oh, the
Logan
the
or whatever.
illustrator, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once that was done, it seems like that was like the market was waiting on that. And it's been good. So yeah, holding is good. I don't know. I kind of want to take advantage of like spikes in prices and maybe try to like sell some and then turn that into something else.
Yeah.
I guess the concern is because I'm only really, I'm buying, tearing them and ruining them by not putting them away right. But like I kind of want to get some graded cards from GameStop and then just send them right to my vault. So do you send them to your house or do you send them to the vault?
So
Kind of depends, right?
Yeah. The ones I ripped from Power Packs all go to the vault, so that's really nice. I had this grand plan that I was going to send everything to the vault once I got it all here and was all situated, but instead, I like if you see behind me,
Yeah, you got a nice display instead.
I just got a display, and like you can see next to right here that those are like my base set Charizard, like base set Blastoise and Venus. Like I ended up putting all these things on display, and I love the vault because it is secure and it gives you liquidity, and it's like the you know, I posted the other day like my value's gone up like this, and then people are commenting like, yeah, well, let's see you actually sell it. And it's like, well, okay, that's a good point. Like whatever, you know, like, but like you
just
can
because
actually
they
sell
gotta
it if you
talk
have
shit. Like,
yeah,
it's
no,
just,
no, they gotta like, you know, they gotta whatever. They're haters, killing the buzz.
Yeah, especially like you see that when you talk about GameStop Pokemon anywhere. It's like just immediately fucking people talking shit. So.
Yeah.
So do you have like a grand plan for this collection of yours, or you just want to keep adding to it? Is there a point where you're gonna take profit? What are your thoughts there?
Yeah, man. I think I want to be a vendor.
Oh,
you
yeah?
know, like I think this has inspired me in a way that I didn't see coming. I have more like when I first started last year, and I had probably a fifth of the amount of cards I had. I got a PSA 10 Japanese base Venusaur from GameStop, and I got it for like $600 or something. And I remember walking around like every vendor. Yeah, this is my bad boy. Thinking like my $600 card was like the biggest card in the you know, the convention. I'm walking around. And I remember one guy, I was like, you know, I'll trade you for this much. He was like, you'll never get that much. Man, this card is like a $5,000 card now. You know what I mean? And like, but I think that my goal is I've got all these really cool cards now from GameStop and from other various places. I think I want to be a vendor, and I think I want to open like a booth and like move some product. I have attachment to a lot of it, but in reality, it's like, do I have attachment to the nostalgia and the like entirety of Pokemon and Pokemon cards? Like when I go to conventions and I'm like giving a little toy or a card to a little kid and making their day, like that is Pokemon. Watching the episodes with my 2.5-year-old and like learning the morals and like learning the characters, that's like Pokemon to me. Having like a cool Pikachu that's a $1,200 card in my display is cool, but like is it more about being part of the overall experience? And I could see myself really enjoying putting some of my product up and being like, this is what I've amassed, and if you want any of it, you know, like trading and selling. And so we'll see I'm holding on right now. I've said before, it's for my daughter for the future. So a portion of it definitely, you know, like base set Shadowless PSA 8 Charizard is hers, right? Like that thing is going to go up in value. There will never be more of those.
Yeah, you got some
like,
shit you can hand down.
Yes, there's some hand-me-downs. And you know, you might see a slight pullback in the market, but my whole entire strategy, like I said, once I really honed in on it, was vintage low pop, and that is the control element on your investment, in my opinion. Like, I do not see the price going below a certain point because there's only so many, and there are only going to be more people who are interested in it as time goes along. And like the 30-year anniversary, those kind of things like really help bring people in and get people excited about it. And then more people are brought in and more people are brought in, and everyone wants a little piece of those old cards that they remember from when they were a kid. And there's only 250, 350 of them. Like, and we're talking like 20 years from now, and someone wants a base set. Now we're talking like how much are people willing to pay for this?
Especially if they're like quality 10s and shit like that.
Right,
like
exactly. So it's like some of it will be, you know, some type of vendor opportunity, but some of it will be like, this is a long-term investment. GameStop, you know, like is an investment, but also some of these assets are tangible investments, and they have liquidity associated to them now and security associated to them now. And
I like the liquidity is my favorite part. That was my least favorite part about the NFTs, to be honest. Like I felt like once I put that money out there, like it was just gone. and it was just gone. So now I feel like at least I've only done power packs except for the ripping, and my collection's like 27 cards. almost $2,000, which I'm pretty proud of, to be honest.
Where it goes. That's how it
yeah.
starts, man. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Let's go.
And it's up, pretty good, like just kind of in general. I've been
Nice.
watching it more. But so Polly, and I know you got some ideas on this too, but I was wondering, but we got what? It's 4 minutes till close. I'm gonna want to take a break, and then we can probably review the week after it's closed, Polly. But any suggestions for websites?
Sure.
I know we were talking about Card Ladder as a way to track the value. You're a member there, Polly. But go ahead, tell us, like, what sites do you guys use for tracking all this shit?
To use Card Ladder more, especially recently. Once I figured out, there's two sides to the coin, really. I finally got more rich exports available from PSA for all of the stuff in my collection there. So now when you download a CSV from PSA, it includes information on all the cards that you've added to your collection, as long as you haven't deleted them. So like if you've bought and sold, then the sold cards come out as part of that export now. It also has information on like whether it's currently listed, all that. When you go to your collection on either Power Packs or the PSA website, you can get an export and a CSV, and then I just kind of massage that data a little bit to get only the columns that I needed into Card Ladder, and I was able to import my entire collection to Card Ladder. Now I have a Card Ladder Pro membership because I am a Collectors Club pro member with PSA. So like I get their monthly magazine, I get the trading card version. I would like to get the sports and the trading card version. They don't have that option available yet, but Jack Archer, who's the one of the I think he's director of the brand over there. He's part of the editing team for the PSA magazine. He says that they're planning on offering both. We just don't have a timeline on that, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, so for $200 a year, you get the Collectors Club membership, which gives you lower, like it gives you favorable pricing on submissions, which is very similar to what you get if you go through GameStop. But depending on what kind of submission you're building, you may be better off submitting through GameStop, or you may be better off going directly through PSA. It just depends on what you're doing. But anyway, so I do that, and then on Card Ladder, I'm able to track things like how much did the value of my cards change overnight. And so it's once a day, the value on Card Ladder will be adjusted. That is somewhere around, I want to say between like 12 midnight and like 3 or 4 a.m. So PSA and Collectors are based in the Pacific time zone, so it's probably about 3 a.m. if I had to guess.
Dude, oh wait.
So
nice.
I don't know if you froze or not, but to
3 a.m. Eastern. Yeah.
I got you, KJ. Can you hear me? I hear Paulie too. Everything's good.
I was gonna say, because I couldn't tell if it's like kind of getting choppy, but the other thing about the PSA subscription, which I have too, the magazine subscription, which I think is the most appealing part of it, is first of all, you're supporting a PSA, you're supporting PSA, which is a partnership with GameStop, but they give you like occasionally promo cards or like other like little goodies in the subscription, and those cards are oftentimes like limited promo, and you can get them graded, and then that value of that card is typically more than the year subscription cost. So you actually can if you're interested in PSA. I don't do much submissions outside of GameStop. Initially I did before GameStop offered it. I did a few submissions, and then I've done it through GameStop a bunch, and now I just keep up. I renewed it this year just to support PSA, but also to get those promos. So yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I've gotten a pretty good promo card.
I don't have a bell.
Bing.
All right. The market ding ding ding.
Close.
The market close.
Ding 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 ding.
Bell next time. 24.92
Nice.
end of day. 5.64 million traded. Let's see. Pretty good volume to end the day. Got chunky right around the last 30 minutes of trading. Volume started picking up pretty nicely. We'll get into it in a second here. I think Max Payne probably played a role in that. So nice day. I didn't do anything. I didn't take any profit, and I just swung everything. Well, no, I made money on BB and AMC today, so that's pretty cool. But GameStop, I'm up. I opened up a few more positions when we bounced earlier. So all right. I'm gonna take a few minute break here. I gotta go have a cigarette. But if you guys want to, blue, what's it? Candle right away. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, is that cool?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back. You guys can. What's the church lady say? Was it the church lady? Discuss amongst yourselves. I might be too old. Anyways, all right, I'll be back.
Yeah. I'm gonna go check on dinner because I'm cooking dinner for my lodge tonight. So it's in the
Great.
instant pot.
KJ, what you got back there, man? Show some show some favorite cards.
Oh man, should I go grab some cards? Oh, man.
Yeah, just whatever your favorites to look at.
I feel like what's the easiest way to do this? I could take my laptop now. I'll just read a couple. Let's see. I'll go grab a couple. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. Also, do you recognize these headphones?
Ooh, there's some costs.
Yeah, those are from the Chromatic. Mod Retro Chromatic headphones.
Is that the originals?
Yep, these are the
first
original. Yeah, the first release, limited edition ones. The first edition. Yeah, I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
The time is 3:02. A perfect time to shop GameStop.
All right, here's a couple. Are you there? Can you hear me?
I'm right here.
All right, so this, okay, if you can see behind me, this shelf right here, I have like a bunch of the Burger King Pokeballs that I put in the cellophane. They're all like safe and
Oh, that's
secure.
awesome.
So on
Are
this
those
shelf,
original? Are those
yeah,
yours?
the original Burger King. I bought them. I had them as a kid, but I went and found them.
Crazy.
Yeah. Once this all started, I went and bought all these nostalgic things before the boom. So I bought these last year. I bought all of the Pokemon games on Game Boy last year before everything like tripled in price. So everything I've got is gone up in value, and I just snuck in. But so this shelf right here, I've got like those items, and then all my Pikachus, and then this shelf right here, I've got some Funko Pops, and then I've got all my Mew cards. So these are the Pikachus that I pulled up. So let's go with this one first. This one is signed by Veronica Taylor. You see that?
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah. So this is a cool Pikachu. The hard thing with signed cards is it's really hard to establish an agreed upon value with vendors. It's like, what is it worth? I don't know. It's worth more than the original card, but you know, what is someone willing to pay? And at vendors, there's like a ballpark that you can kind of land on. But I ultimately wanted to keep it in my collection, and I tried selling it early on, and it was like,
yeah, you're looking for a niche buyer.
Yeah, this right here I got from GameStop.
Oh, that's sick.
I got this one for $100 from GameStop, and now it's like a $1,200 card.
Yep. If you were buying back in the day when they first dropped PSA cards, you're up.
Huge. And then this one I got at a card convention after at the last minute. I went up and it was listed for $2,100, and then my buddy actually was like, "Hey, we're looking for a felt hat." We were both going up to different vendors. And he found this one, and the guy was like, "Well, I'll do $1,800 right now. Like if you want to buy cash right now." And so I went and I bought it, and it's the felt hat, which is a PSA 10.
Oh man, we gotta add you to felt hat gang, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm part of the felt hat gang, man. I'm there. Well, I might need to join the actual group if there's an actual group.
We're private. Yeah, we gotta bring you in.
Yeah, so this one, the PSA 10 felt hat popped a little bit, and it's closer to 3,000 now.
Yeah, man.
But I got it for $1,800, so it was kind of when I first bought it, $1,800, and immediately dropped down to $1,500 that week, and I was like, well, there that goes, oh well. And then I was like, well, I'm not going to sell it, and then here we are, 7 months later, and it's I saw a post that said like some bank in Korea was gonna fund all of their loans through felt hat Pikachus or something, and it caused the price to go from like 2,000 to 3,000 overnight as people were frantically trying to sell them because they're like, oh, the bank is going to buy them all.
Yeah, I think that might be the only card that might be pop proof. Like it might not matter how many exist.
It is, when I look at the population on that, it hurts. I'm like, how
There's
many
so
PSA
many.
10s? Oh,
there's like
my
40,000, right?
Oh my god, yeah, and then the 9s too. If you're looking at 9s and 10s, it's like 70,000 cards, and you're like, well,
How is
I
it
can't-
still up? It's the most unique card out there, though. Well, I mean, other than like the Japanese, like the scary painting face. You know what I'm saying? What is that? They're,
oh
like, holding their
yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Can't think of what it's called, but yeah, that one's really cool too. I have a couple cool ones that I would have to unlock real quick. I can show you. Okay, those are my Pikachu's. Let's see. Do I
You
wanna
said you
go-
had a Mew shelf. What?
Yeah. You want to see a couple
like
Mews?
Mew?
Yeah, let me go here. I'll be right back. Hold on.
Welcome back, Fitz.
What's up? What's up? I'm loud.
You
now,
roll your
aren't
own, or you smoking branded?
I'm past rolling my own, man. We got
Too old for
dispensaries
that.
for that shit.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
My wife was a pro at that back in the day. She was the roller for me. She's out the game now, though. Am I too loud? I feel like I'm too
No,
loud.
you're good.
All
Am I
right,
too
show
much?
and tell. Show and tell.
All right, show and tell.
we
I
go.
heard you say something about shop GameStop, and I agree. It's always a good time to shop GameStop. So,
Yeah.
all
right, here's some
kinda
news. You
talk
ready?
about that. Yeah.
Okay, this one's really cool. Got
Oh,
this
that's
one at
nice.
GameStop. Yeah.
What is
So
that
this is a
from?
cool-
I don't think I've seen that.
This is the it's the Legends. I don't know. It's the Mythical Collection. I don't remember what.
What's the year? It was kind of blurry, so I couldn't read it.
2016.
2016. Okay.
Where's my phone even? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's like let's see, 2016. The Mythical Collection, Mythical and Legend. What is it? Mythical. Yeah, the Mythical Collection box, I guess, or the Mythical Collections. It was 2016. So everything between 2000 and 2020 is that period where I was like, or 2020, I guess 2024 when I got in, but I know things from 2020 on. I don't know anything from like 2000 to 2016, like all the different sets that were released, all the different hits on all the different sets. Like every year there's like 4 new sets released, and it's just like it'd be impossible to know them all. So, but this card has gone up a lot in value and is one of my favorite cards. I think that it's really cool art. Here's another one I got at GameStop, and I like the artist. Erika Agawa. I don't know if you like this artist either, but
Oh, dude, yeah. I convinced my wife to let me swing by GameStop when they still had Fusion Strikes, and I read the English version of that. She was like, "All right, you can spend some money." This is before I started really shopping GameStop, and then she's like, "All right, you can spend some money." So I ripped that pack, and I was like, "All right, we're good," because it was like $130 at the time.
nice. Dude, I love the Fusion Strike. Yeah, I think this is
that's
a sick card.
That's a penis Mew, by the way.
The penis Mew. I've never heard it called that.
That's the penis Mew, man.
Yeah, it's the penis Mew. Okay, and then this one is I won in an auction, and is one of my favorite cards in my collection, just because the chances of you seeing another one of these are very low, but you will see the reference all the time. So it is the Ancient Mew promo card. Everyone knows the Ancient Mew promo card, but this is before the Ancient Mew promo card came out, and it's one of the like vending machine cards. And so it's Ancient Mew.
Oh wow, I've never seen that.
Yeah, it's Ancient Mew from 1998, and it's got like some cool information on the back. Obviously, everything's in Japanese, so I have no idea what it says. But yeah, this card is really cool. I have a couple of these kind of shiny Magi, whatever you say it, cards, the Prism cards. I have like a Pikachu one. I have a couple Pikachu ones, and
I think Pikachu's my favorite. I'm trying to decide which ones. I know that's like the easy answer, right? But I think he's pretty fucking cool too. I don't know. Do you have who's your favorite, KJ? Do you have one? IB?
Squirtle.
Squirtle.
Yeah, well, it's so cliche. Charizard was always my favorite growing up. I really like Charizard. I think now I'm watching the show, I think what I like about Charizard is he's kind of just like doesn't give a fuck doesn't care what Ash is like saying, you know, like it kind of just does his own thing. And I don't know, he's just like it's pretty funny the way they have him. I think that when it comes to collecting, you're safest when you're looking at any of the popular characters: Mew, Mewtwo, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. Um, Magikarp is one of those ones, but those characters are always going to do really well. But my personal favorite is probably Charizard. I really like Mew. So
Like
and
the
I
Team
and,
Rocket stuff is pretty popular, right? I feel like the Team Rocket like rare art cards seem to be, I don't know, seem to do pretty well. I
yeah,
don't know. Those look pretty slick. Some of them.
every set has a couple bangers. Every set has a couple bangers. The cards that people are looking for and
Yeah, I started. So I figured out how sets work. That took me a minute to realize that like a new one comes out every like 3 months basically.
it's
But
crazy.
the drop,
Yeah.
it is kind of crazy. The drop that comes out on the 24th, so we can shop GameStop. Everyone, let's talk about.
Is it the 24th? I thought it was the 22nd.
Let me pull it up. I could be wrong. I have.
Which 24th are we talking about? That's this Friday.
Yeah,
right?
you do any shopping this week, IB?
I went and picked up a power pack yesterday and some graded cards. Haven't ripped it yet because I only
Oh,
bought
yeah.
one, and it's kind of hard to rip it if I only have one.
I know that feeling, man. I know that feeling. It's like I need one for me and one for later.
That's right. One for now and one for later. That's how
Yeah.
I was shopping for the longest time until you couldn't go in there anymore.
So on April 24th, there was some Ascending Heroes drops. Which
Booster
was
bundles, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the set before the one we're on right now, which is Perfect Order. So that, and the names are kind of similar too. That was kind of hard for me. I'm like just fucking yeah. But then
yeah,
on
it's
May,
confusing.
yeah, it is. And then on May 22nd, that's when the new set comes out, I believe, which is Chaos Rising.
Nope,
And
So
that's out now.
I got my Pokemon Center pre-order for that one.
yeah,
I've
And
been so
then-
my new thing now is I get in line for the Pokemon Center ETB launches when they're available, and I wait in line. And I don't think I'm buying ETBs elsewhere other than Pokemon Center directly from and for MSRP because it's hard to get them, and if you can, it's worth it. And then if I don't, I just won't buy any, and we'll just keep buying like the cards, the individual cards. But
it's crazy how much shit comes out for each one too. So it's like they get a booster after the initial, but
Mhm.
like after another set's out. And I'll probably end up getting. I don't know, it's fun. The Elite Trainer boxes are fun.
mhm.
I'm looking back now though, because first off, there's no fucking Charizard in the Perfect Order or Pikachu, which is that's annoying me.
So Fitzy's out.
Yeah, well, on this one. So Chaos Rising is pretty cool, but the one that came out I think in January with the Charizard, or maybe it's the base set of Mega Evolution. Yeah, because we're on the Mega Evolution series,
Yeah.
and then we're on the set, and it's like the fourth one or some shit. I don't know. I'm just for anyone else who doesn't know what the fuck's going on with Pokemon. That's how it works. They release a lot of shit, a lot of new sets.
Yeah,
I think
it's like they like come up with like a set and then they give you a bunch of different like variations on it with very similar artwork, very like the Charizard and all of the Obsidian Flames and all like they all look very similar, but like every single set has its own cards. It's just like part of one like theme.
And then
I don't
every
know
card
the
has
terms.
a hollow. Is that right? So like, because or I don't know, maybe not, but it seems like it. I get a lot of the base cards or whatever, but then there's like a shinier version of it.
Oh
And,
yeah, so you're saying like so each card has a reverse foil variant. So like
Okay.
it can be like a matte finish card, like a basic, basic card, common card, or it can be like the shiny or reverse foil, which means the picture of the Pokemon isn't shiny, but everything around it is all shiny, and that's a reverse foil. And
Okay.
yeah, you can get reverse foils for all the common cards. They're a little bit more valuable. They're nicer to look at. I like to keep the reverse foils in my binder, and I like to keep the non-reverse foils in like just a bulk kind of
Okay.
sleeve.
Yeah, that's okay. That's what I was trying to figure out because I got so much shit. No, it's a lot more than I got all these cards now, and I don't know what to do with them.
Well, you started
don't
with
know.
perfect order, so that's a pretty good one to try to master set. It's kind of
Yeah.
small.
What? So that means get them all, catch them all,
Yeah, you have to get them all, every variant.
every
Hollow,
variant too,
reverse
like all the
hollow,
rares,
base.
the
Yes,
arts.
every
Yeah.
card that exists for the set is a master set. But I think it's a pretty small set.
Yeah, I think they said it was the second smallest one behind one of the other ones we
have-
just got.
Perfect order up here. And those are those two, the Pokemon Center ETBs I got.
Oh, nice, you got Pokemon Center ETBs.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I know how to get in line for the ETBs now, and I've done it 2 in a row, and I've nailed it both times. And it's something you can do if you work from home, or if you're like, I have a strategy. I don't want to like blast it out
Don't
and
sell
then,
your strategy.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But like, if you're like, oh, I want to get some of these Pokemon Center ETBs, what's he doing? Just DM me and I'll be like, this is what I'm doing. Look, if you can get them, great. Because they launch at like $60 and immediately are 120,
Yeah.
30, 130 bucks. So you're 2xing every single ETB. I'm not looking to flip them. I'm not trying to like scalp people. I'm not trying to make money off of it. I'm collecting, like I said, this is for my daughter in the future, or like if I want to open
heaven
up a
forbid
vendor
you
shop.
make some money, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's like, like honestly, people can form their own opinions and think whatever they want anyway. But I'm not trying to scam some people out, like buy these things and immediately flip and be like, ha ha ha. But like, I might
Yeah.
open up a vendor shop someday and be like,
Yeah,
I got
yeah.
this at MSRP, but I'm selling it to you for 120. You know, like, so
Yeah.
anyway.
I see all
Speaking of
these
Pokemon
bulk.
Center. Oh, go ahead.
No, there's probably. I was gonna say I see all these bulk cards being sold on eBay for like 99 cents each. Seems like so much work for $1. Like
It is
you're
not
just-
worth it.
No,
Go to a card convention
Yeah.
and donate them. Go to
Yeah, okay, that
GameStop
sounds fine.
and
Go
donate
to
them.
GameStop and donate.
Donate
I
them.
like that.
They just bulk. People take bulk. It's like, get your. No one's gonna give you $5 for your 300 cards that no one cares about. But there are kids out there that are gonna think it's the coolest card in the world.
Yeah.
Donate it.
That sounds better.
When
Yeah.
they
I'd
when
much
they
rather
did that
have
trade anything day, I packaged up
Yeah.
a bunch, made like mini
Yeah.
packs, and gave
Yeah.
them all away.
That was cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Yeah.
went to-
Yeah, but like
I-
when you sell something for $1 or only $2 or $3, like even if you charge something for the shipping and handling, like it is not worth it to sell anything like that online.
No.
Yeah.
Offer it up. Give it for free.
Yeah.
What is
It's a
this
lot
dollar?
of work
A lot of work.
for like $1. So we're doing a little shop GameStop, Polly. So I did some power packs. I had some pretty good pulls too. I'm letting one of them go to the vault for sure. It was a silver, came back for $100, so that was cool. And then I went in store and I bought an Elite Trainer box and some top loaders. And I wish I would have gotten a power pack though. I didn't even know they were there. That was a bummer. I came back and I was looking like I was all proud posting my fucking ETB shop GameStop, and then I see
Stock looks big. Looks like they made a bunch of power packs this time, so you might still have a chance.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'll just I'm not gonna go dropping 150 right now after just paying my taxes twice. No,
I
I'm
also
not.
heard that
Right.
after the first day they were opening up the limit of one buy. After
Yep. Yeah, they've removed that.
So you're
Yeah.
gonna want to get in before people start buying like 5 or 6 at a time, because realistically, if you're buying 5 or 6 at a time, at least $60 back, probably gonna make money. Like
Yeah.
probably
Decent
at least break
odds.
even. Like, so people are gonna buy it more and it's gonna go away.
You did some shopping, Polly. Well, you did some
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. So we went on Saturday, picked up my power pack, and so that's this Flareon VMAX here. And so I did a video for that, but just since we have folks who love the tin foil here,
Ooh,
check out that certain number.
417.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
one.
That certain number is nothing but 7s, 4s, and 1s,
Sevens,
except for that
fours,
little 8 there. And I was like, well, it ends in 84 because it's been 84 years. So.
It's been 84 years. Nice.
Yeah. So there's a 174 174 in the middle of it.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then on that note too, you were kind of talking about like strategy on whether to sell cards, hold them, and stuff like that. Like I've held an overwhelming majority of the cards that I've pulled from power packs, but if it's a card that I don't necessarily want for my personal collection, I'll still hold it, but I'll list it. And I kind of treat it like a limit order on eBay. And one of those cards sold overnight at 1:47 a.m. That's
just crazy.
Yeah. And it sold for $47.41.
Nice.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's,
And the card letter value on that card before that sale was $10.
So you forexed your money on what you would have gotten had you taken the offer right away.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you set
Yep.
what you were willing to take, kind of like limit order, like you're saying, and then it
Yeah.
popped. Yeah, that's
Yep.
cool.
Yeah. Now it remains to be seen whether that buyer will actually pay for the card, but because I've had a couple times where a listing has sold, but then they never are able to collect payment, so then it just ends up, not going anywhere, and then I can relist it. But the funny thing about that is, if you've got a pretty illiquid card that now shows a sale at a higher price, even if no one ever paid for it, like that can actually pollute the card letter data. We talked about this on last week's show.
Yep.
I had that happen with a Malik Neighbors card.
Dude, I have a
yeah.
theory. This is a little woo woo, and obviously we're full of 10 here, but I think that someone is front running certain cards that they know they can pop the value up and then selling it to GameStop for artificial value. I think that I've seen it on multiple cards where it's like, let's say it's like a $50 card, and then all of a sudden, what brings me to see it is I'm on GameStop. I see a card is available. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I look and I'm like, it's like, let's say it's $100, and I'm looking at this. I'm like, this is a $50 card. Why are they selling it for $100? Yeah. And I look at the transaction history, and then the last transaction is all of a sudden $150, but it's not actually gone through. It's just like a pending payment. And then that ends up going away, and then all the transactions end up going back to 50, but GameStop bought it and sold it for that $100 price. And it's like, I think some people are taking advantage of that and like creating artificial eBay transactions and then using that like pumped up value to sell cards for a higher value at GameStop and probably elsewhere, probably at conventions too. Like, do you see this last transaction?
You can do that. Yeah. Yeah. You just walk into a card shop, be like, hey, I got all this stuff. Like, let's check the current market. Oh,
look, it just sold for $500.
Yeah.
Whoa. It must be going up. Must have been popping. I'll sell to you for $250. And then you just cancel your eBay transaction. It doesn't go through. You sold your card for $250. I don't know what that is. There's something out there, but I have seen this a lot, and it's like
there's definitely the potential for it, and there are lots of fake cards out there too. So like, that's like a whole nother world there essentially. But yeah, like I sent a message to the guys over at Collectors last week, just kind of detailing what I've been seeing in terms of the threat vectors for fraud, and I think that they're generally on top of it, but it's always good to kind of put on your white hat, so to speak, and try to find a way to prevent people from gaming the system, because it hurts everybody when that happens.
It does.
I like these ones. I don't know if you can see the screen.
Oh yeah, the Mega Charizard XEX.
Yeah, the art style on them. It's from I think the end of 2025. I forget what that set was, but it's the Mega. That Mega Dream EX right there. That pack came from, because that's a Japanese card. But yeah, so it's the same artwork I think is featured in some of the Mega Evolutions set. But that Mega Dream EX was the Japanese pack that was in both my power pack and Joe's. So that's the Japanese one, and it says Inferno in English, and then the English one says
exactly
Inferno in Japanese, which is pretty slick.
It's a throwback. Here, I'll show you. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. It's a throwback.
Yeah.
They did this on purpose. Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got the Gengar version, but I didn't get the Charizard.
Right.
Yeah, those are pretty slick. I like the way they look.
Yeah. It's a neat little crossover that they do on those. And then that Charizard from the 151, I pulled one of those in a PSA 9 from a silver pack last summer. Yeah. So still holding it.
There's that Team Rocket, right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
It's pretty slick.
I think I have that one in a 9. It's either that one or another full art.
A lot of the PSA.
Oh no, it's the one on the left there. That's the one from Destin Rivals. Yeah, it's not the 151 one. Yeah.
Right,
I have that one in a PSA 9.
See, I want to pull some shit like that in a pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick.
And I've got a theory that some Pokemon are going to be especially more valuable than others. Just, you know, it's not really much of a theory. Like you can even see it in the way that things play out, like through memes and everything like that. But like I think just for the fact that GameStop has a warrant ticker that spells out Mew, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of a gimme there. The
Yeah.
the Mew and Mewtwo cards have meme potential with GameStop and their warrants. So
Yeah, that Mega Charizard, the dark one, is pretty sick.
yeah,
Those are all pretty dope. So
Fitzy, did you
yeah,
see this old one?
and then you
Did
got the
see
Moon
2014?
Brion.
no, what's that?
Yeah,
This is my 2014. This is why they did the like writing across it. So like it says Wild Blaze. It's Japanese,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
got the Wild Blaze written in English.
nice.
This is from 2014.
I like
So
it.
Appropriate for today.
That's the style that they're going with, is that like big bold font going across.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
All right. Social media wise, Shop GameStop Power Packs release, and we'll just kind of let's start talking about the week.
Went wide.
Yeah, it did went wide. Let me see. Let me get myself together here. I wanted to go to Twitter and look at there.
While you're doing that, I can share. So while I was at GameStop today, talked to the general manager of my store, and they were reorganizing the whole thing. And she was like, "We found out we're going to be a card store," so they had to move the trading card section from an 18-foot shelf to a 22-foot shelf, and they're getting a cabinet here in a little while as well. So
I've seen a couple pictures of that from other places. That's pretty sick.
Yep. I commented on that when I was talking to her. I was like, I've seen some of this on social media that some stores are being converted. Then they're also going to be a retro store. So that's pretty neat. But our store that's closest to me does some of the most trading card volume in the entire state for Indiana. So that's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Mine's got a few shelves, but it looks nice. But anyways, I've seen a few more too. So just leaning more into that.
Yeah, your store had a cabinet as well, I believe.
Yeah, it's got
cards.
It's got a little thing in the back over there. So, so they broke their Twitter hiatus. March 31st was the last time they tweeted, but with the GameStop Power Pack release, so we had a couple tweets actually that happened. Our RC did as well.
Yep.
The Power Packs released on Wednesday. I think it was the 14th. What is the date of this guy? Yeah, 5:03 in the morning on the 14th. That was Wednesday? No, that was Tuesday. Okay.
So it was the day before they launched.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we'll look at the chart.
Tuesday morning they posted that.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then Sensei was like, I can finally talk about it.
Yeah, because he had a stream that was perfectly timed.
He was asked to do that stream on Wednesday specifically.
Yeah,
so cool.
Yeah, if you haven't, go check it out. Give Sensei a follow. That stream was sponsored by GameStop. It was awesome. I know that he's got like a lunar lined up for this one that someone donated or some shit. So the next one's going to be...
I think a lunar and a diamond. If I remember
that's
right.
dope.
Yeah.
I told him I want to get in on the next contest. Whatever it is, I want to get in on it. That looks fun. Even if I can't like watch the whole thing. Because I'm usually at work when he does them. But yeah, that was cool. And then they retweeted the Power Pack one, and then another Halo 3 tweet. I don't know what this meme is from. This guy, I don't know. I don't know who he is. H.
Yeah, that had like 25 million views when they reposted.
It's crazy.
It was
66
nuts.
now.
Yeah. So it's more.
It's weird how that the algo will pick up some smaller accounts, and I'm not sure what exactly does it, because I'll just see some huge tweets. And then it'll be from like 19,000 people or 19,000 follower accounts. And I'm just like
they've got millions of views in just a few hours.
It's crazy. It's crazy how it does it. And it's a lot of the time it'll be someone quote tweeting like an even smaller account. I don't know. Some of the shit that happens just seems suspect, to be honest.
Right.
So I don't know what that meme's about. But I guess
I have no clue.
I think Tosh just really likes Halo 3.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I asked him. I said,
I
said, what's up with all these Halo 3 posts? Yeah.
Yeah. And so like I don't know if this happened during a Halo 3 thing or like because like esports didn't really get big until long after all that. So this is obviously something going on with esports, but I have no idea the context of the clip or why people
Yeah, I have no clue. Yeah,
why people look like they're being forced to drink bad Korean vodka. Like I don't know. So
yeah, I don't know.
Is this the signal that we're getting too old?
Maybe.
You said esports weren't that big, but I remember G4, and that was like yesterday.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess like in terms of like the live streamed type of productions and those sorts of things. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, video games have been big for long time, and some people have been sponsored for playing video games for a long term. But I don't remember people actually calling it esports until maybe, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago.
Well, there was the tinfoil back in 2021 that GameStop was buying fucking whatever that esports company was. I can't even remember what it was. And then there's like a whole frog. There was a whole tie into the frog and ice cream to that esports company too. God damn it. Riot? No.
Riot Gaming?
There was one, and I don't know anymore now. But yeah, so that was it. I knew there was some other tweet with tinfoil there, the tomorrow tweet.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty good.
I'm like, okay, so I'm like, why would they post something about what was it, 18 years ago? They said it's like from 2007 is when
you talking about Halo?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, well, here, like, you can even check. I don't know. I'm better at searching.
It's like 2007, right? So then I was looking at what happened in 2007. Make sure that that's right, because that's when GameStop was added to the S&P 500.
Oh,
in 2007.
You got some tinfoil there. I mean, it's so Halo 3 was on April 17th, and then on September 25th, we got it launched 18 years ago today. So there's that. And then the servers, Halo 3 servers shut down forever. So this is all on Toast's reign. Yeah, so maybe like you said, he just fucking likes Halo.
Right. Well, it's just like, it's crazy how much time has gone. I feel like it could literally just be, where's all the time gone?
Also, there's that other one of where they outed where Greg is. Remember that, where Greg got doxxed by
Colorado.
Yeah. That one was kind of funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, the squeeze filter. Let me get to that if I can find it. So that was okay. So a couple of things about this guy. So that was from a Reddit post originally, and not even like super stonk. I think it was like some like random, I don't know, random, but one of the smaller GME subreddits that are out there. So that's where they got that from, I think. Y'all know the meme that it's based on, though, right? Like the guy
aliens, right?
Yeah, the aliens guy with the crazy hair.
Yeah.
And then so the image is originally kind of warped a little bit like that, but it's definitely using the squeeze filter, or they're trying to, for the face. So he's recreating the RC squeeze
squeeze filter.
Yeah.
So here's a little bit more of 2007-10 if you're interested. So it says it's notable that in 2021, news reports indicated that GameStop stock price hit a high of roughly 62 in 2007, which was considered the previous all-time high before the 2021. It says short squeeze, but
I will smoke that 10.
Yeah, right? Like 2007 happens to be the previous all-time high of GameStop's history.
That's where it set a new all-time high. Yeah.
Where it set a new, like that's interesting.
Yeah, and then that became the all-time high until 2021.
Right. Yeah.
So that's
wait, was there one in 2013? I'm trying to remember. Like,
it just says that in 2021 they noted that the all-time high was in 2007.
Yeah.
So in 2007,
Actually, it was, because it ended up being a double top in 2013 is what it was. So that one came in just a few like cents below. Yeah, your top in 2007. This is all split adjusted, obviously, but $10.73. And then in 2013 is when we got that double top. Before that, like 7-year long distribution happened.
Shit eating.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because it topped at 1034. So 1073 and 1034 are your two tops on that double top, and it was a violent and long, drawn out.
Here's another fun little tidbit. I can't read it because I don't have a New York Times, but there's a New York Times article written in 2007 that says the once broke GameStop moves up to the S&P 500, and it's an article from New York Times.
Interesting.
About GameStop going bankrupt. A decade ago, the company was known as GameStop was bankrupt. And that's all I can read is the preview. So there's weird 2007 GameStop 10.
I like it.
And that's the year that Halo 3 came out.
Yeah, well, I remember when we got the compensation package for Ryan Cohen announced, I made a meme based on How I Met Your Mother, and it was like, and that, kids, is how I joined the S&P 500.
The other, while we're talking about Twitter, and it's not here, but RC decided to just stir shit up at 3:00 in the morning on Friday.
Yeah,
I think it was 3:14 maybe.
He said Trump 2028.
It's Trump 2028, and the typical reaction happened. So
yeah,
that was
chaos and confusion.
What does it mean? What does it
mean?
People mad, and I think that's kind of what it means. Is I think he's a troll at times, and that's
he knows what he's doing. It's
part of it. Yeah, I thought
pretty entertaining.
Thought I had his tweets. Okay, yeah.
Well,
so we kind of got. So if you're looking,
this whole thing that like Trump is the shit, right? TITS, tits.
Mm-hmm. Also,
and
poop tweet mixed in there.
And then
yep.
And then you think about tits, and then I've heard people say tits could be the transaction is the settlement. Right? I think now you're looking at like what Trumpy. I don't know. Like what is make it make sense? Do I buy more GameStop? What do I do? What does this mean?
Yeah. So we do have a history of Trump tweets with RC. He did the Trump 665 times in July, I think.
Yeah.
We got. I kind of got them marked off on the chart. Maybe I should have went through them, but it's like 3 or 4, and there's really nothing you can take from it. To be honest, I feel like maybe he's fucking with the algo with it. Maybe because we've had a decent move and then a big sell-off after a Trump tweet, and then a big move after the Trump is the shit. He didn't delete that. He did delete his Trump 2028 tweet. But the same day that Trump is the shit was deleted was he posted that. He deleted he tweeted and deleted YOLO. So there was a deleted tweet on that same day. We moved like fucking big, 50% over, a couple weeks there. So I don't know if we can draw anything from the Trump tweet. GameStop didn't do that great as a result. Well, I don't know if it was as a result. I think we were probably due for the day we got on Friday, because it was a good week. So
yeah, kind of saw that coming. It was damage control,
and we were way up. I mean, we were
Market
way
makers.
up over Max Payne. So going into the week, I just got it right here. Going into the week, we were. Let me see. Let me get myself together. Actually, you guys got anything else to shop GameStop before we move on now?
Oh my god. I just opened up an article from 2007 about GameStop, and I scrolled just to see what, and I stopped, and at the top of the screen says Halo 3, and I think that's going to continue for a while. I'm like, what the hell, man? What the hell? This is an article about how someone was really bullish in GameStop in 2007, talking about Call of Duty 4, talking about Halo 3, talking about Guitar Hero 3.
Give me 1 minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was a good time, man. Things were simpler.
Yeah, well, Guitar Hero was cool. Guitar Hero was cool because when I was in high school, in my common room or in our home room or whatever, we would go there, and I think we would be in there for an hour, and it was just such a waste of time. It wasn't really a class. It was you didn't really do anything. You just were there, and our advisory teacher or whatever, he was cool with us bringing in Guitar Hero to the school. And so we would just set up Guitar Hero in the classroom and just be shredding, playing Guitar Hero in fucking advisory. It's cool. Different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think back fondly on those years.
Yeah.
Had a lot less responsibility.
Dude, honestly, I can remember the first time someone was holding a smartphone at a rehearsal I was at, and it was this an older guy at the time, and he was talking to me. He said, "Oh, look at my new phone," and I remember him showing me, and me being like, "Man, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen." He showed me, this is the iPhone 1. He shows me that you can pour. Oh, look! If I tilt my phone, the beer pours out, and I'm watching the beer pour out, and I was like, "What? This is the coolest thing." And I thought it was like so cool. And now in retrospect, I just wish
so gimmicky.
we had a little bit. Well, yeah, gimmicky. I wish we had a little bit less smartphone. Phones were used for like calling, and like then we can disconnect, because I am such a glue at it. Like I'm glued to my phone, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's so ironic like how far the pendulum has swung now, because like now like I wish I didn't even have a phone number.
Right.
Like
yeah, I saw something, we were paying for ringtones back in the day. Now I just don't ever want my phone to fucking ring.
Yeah. I'm like DND, like send everything to voicemail and then turn off voicemail notifications, because it's nothing but spam now. Like it's
spam.
Yeah, or shit I don't want to hear, like work or something.
Yeah, I'm like, if someone knows how to get a hold of me in a way that I will respond, then it's it's fine. But if they're in my address book, I'll pick up. But otherwise, I'm like, nope, I'm not even gonna look at that voicemail.
Yeah. So all right, we're gonna knock this out in about 30 minutes, probably.
Perfect.
I think we did our tinfoil basically too. Well, with the RC tweet. It's tinfoil. I just don't know what it means. Like with most things, right? Like he's definitely doing something. I think it's maybe algo stuff, but all right. So last week was a pretty fucking good week. We were up 5.78% on the week, top to bottom, high to low. We ran 12%, 12.14%. So there was an opportunity to make money if you were playing options last week, and I was. I know a lot of people in the Discord were too. I'll say it here again: take profit. Like take profit. There's opportunities throughout to do that, and make sure you do, because eventually it's gonna pull back on you, and it usually does. But I mean, we had some really nice days. I mean, for one, it was like 5 green days in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green days in a row. So that's solid. After about 2, I started getting squirrely.
Right.
Yeah. What's the catch?
Yeah, exactly.
A finely conditioned response.
Yeah, and I mean that's kind of, I think, a good way to make money too. If you are playing options, is to realize that they don't give us too many big moves, and there's always going to be a pullback. Not so fast, my friend. I love that.
Right.
I love that meme. So we started out Monday with a gap down. We had 3 days of over 10 million in volume, which is pretty nice. It was very heavy on the option chain. I'll pull that up and show the 7-day chart in a second. Monday we're up 0.78%. We did 5.4 million in volume. SPY was up 1% that day too. We kind of outperformed SPY in some cases, and then on Friday we did not. Tuesday 10.43 million, up 1.22%. That was in the morning. We got the power pack news. I personally don't think, I think I was talking to you about this, IB, is that I think they time shit for what's going on a lot of the time. So they'll announce stuff, in my opinion, on top of XRT T3, because that's what I'm attributing most of last week to, was GME coming off XRT T3, especially because it started on Tuesday, really. We were up 2.69%. Like I said, 10 million traded, lots of calls coming in, lots of weird stuff. I think on the, like in the bond market too. And I have a note here, Paulie. I don't know if we can get to it, but I did a little bit of diving into the bond conversion window stuff. So I don't think it matters really yet, but we're going to start I mean, there's going to be some opportunities. I'm trying to think the window. So the window, it's based on the quarter before with the bond, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And it has to be above the conversion price, which is like $38.
Above the trigger price. The conversion price is like $29.85 on one, I think, and then the other one's a little bit lower. But yeah, it's got to be 130% of the conversion price is the trigger price, and it has to be how many trading days? It's
it's 20 of 30.
Yeah, 20 out of the last 30 trading days of the quarter.
Yeah, so we're I think May, we're about to start the new quarter. I think we're almost done. The end of Q1. Yeah, end of Q1 will be the end of this month here. I think May 2nd is what it is. So I'm pretty sure our window's closed at this point, right? We have 10 trading days left before the end of the month. Yeah. Well, I think it's closed for sure, right? Either way, so that window is about to close. I don't know, there's interesting conversations about like 32 being a cap because of the warrants, but there's this like zone between the warrants and the bonds where we might be able to hang out. I don't know though, but once we sky in the pie. Pie in the sky stuff.
Pie in the sky.
Yeah, talking about 38 and shit, but I don't know. It's just interesting to think about. I think a lot of that plays into what RC is doing too. He doesn't want those bonds to convert early. I don't think that wouldn't seem like the best thing. So yeah, he'll be forced to make a decision on cash or shares at that point. And I'm pretty sure it would be shares. So I don't know if that's what we're looking to do right now. So either way, just something I kind of dug into. Maybe we'll spend some more time another day. So okay, Wednesday, Thursday we were up 7. Jesus Christ. Is that GME? No. Okay, Thursday that was GMUs. Wednesday we were up 3.16%. Another 10 million traded. SPY was up 0.7. Let's see. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So going into this week, we were right around like $23, I think. Yeah, right around Kitty's cost basis. And I was saying that, we'll probably finish around there after a run to 25. We outperformed what I thought. For sure, we touched 25.50 on our high on Thursday, up 1.57% and another $10.6 million. If people wonder, 10.6 million shares. If people wonder why I track gaps, let me turn this part off. It's that like 25.50 is where the gap from. I don't know, the lack of RC interview. I think that's when that gap was happened at February 2nd. That's where that gap starts, and we bounced right the fuck off of it. So that was a good spot to take some profit. I did. I probably I did good on Friday too. I'm playing this a little bit well right now. I can easily fuck it all of the shit though. So been there. So yeah, this just kind of while we got it up, the gaps. Let's see if I can zoom it out and make it look normal. We got a fucking lot of them. I made a post about it on the other day, but just in the last year. So this is the May OPEX Bitcoin announcement. That was our last real good chance to make a good chunk of money. And then the bonds hit, and since then it was just whatever. But we got all kinds of fucking gaps that do matter. I'm not saying they're gonna fill, but if we find ourselves near them, that's usually when I think I use them the most is when we're trading near them. I'm not planning for us to go back down to 23.43, which is kind of funny. We skipped right over Kitty's cost basis on that gap. It's not even a big gap. It's a 3-cent gap, and we just like jumped Kitty's cost basis. But I'm not saying I think we're gonna back down there. But if I'm playing calls or if I'm, whatever, these levels, these gaps, we react to, I'd say almost 100% of the time. It might not be a big pullback. It might just be 50 cents. Maybe it's $1.50 like we had off of this touch at 25.50. But there's, you can play these things, and that is 100% why I track them. But we got a lot above us too. So we find ourselves closing this gap right here at 28.53, we're gonna start looking to get those warrants exercised. I think we're gonna be pushing for 32 pretty quick, in my opinion. So yeah, let's see. I got XRT T3. Close those guys. So this is our XRT history, and it's successful every time. So I mean, I don't know if it's done. I'm not saying it's done. That's a pretty nice little daily candle there off of Fridays. That's a good candle. I like that. But yeah, like all of our XRT T3s, these are them marked off starting here when RC and the BBBY to November, 44%. This was the beginning of 2025, our shittiest one, a little 14%. And then this time last year, XRT came off and we ran. Took a little bit to get going, but we ran 30%. And even in September, we did get the warrants announced. So yeah, I'd give it 13% at this point. Could be it. We got 30 million volume. Any of these big cycle moves, I'd say we're at least looking for about 120 million in volume before I can start worrying about the cycle move being done, without news kind of stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really good about this. I feel really good about last week. We finished $2 over max pain, which is great. The market gave us, it seems this is, we're going to blow somebody up on Sunday night and then the market opens red and we just kind of climb back after that. Excuse me. That happened again. So, I think we'd have probably done better with that finish above max pain, and we'll see. I feel like, I don't know. I think we're going to keep climbing. I think this is going to keep going for us through now into May, and then just and then definitely through May, because if there's one month that absolutely fucks with GameStop, it is May. So I think this is just the start of a nice move up, depending on what we do with the company. If we get any news, any announcements, anything like that, this could turn into a really nice move. It's all on you, RC. You let us know. we got the vote on June 8th, Kitty's birthday. Maybe we're waiting for that to get any kind of news when it comes to a deal. But yeah. Other than that, Polly, I'm Gmuse had a good week. I didn't have the days marked off there, but what do I got? 5 point. So no, that was GameStop. Gmuse was up 4.89%. It had a decent move too. I was playing it a little bit more than I had been. Yeah, it's looking good, but all that is kind of like based on what IV is doing. And we got a little bit of an IV pop last week for being as low as we were. We were in the low 30s, actually like at 30, and we shot up to, we closed at 41.5. So, nice 11 point move on IV over the course of a week is definitely going to help Gmuse and your calls. So,
Right.
That was nice. So, yeah, I don't know. It's looking great. I feel really good, but you want to take a look at the chart, Paul? You want to try to? Can you just take the screen? Do you want to try that?
Let me try it.
Let me stop sharing.
We'll see if it'll let me, because since I'm on a new computer. We'll see if let's see. Yeah, it's requesting a bypass system. Yeah, okay, whatever. Allow. Let's see if that lets me do it. Moment of truth. Can you guys see my trading view?
I got it.
Yes, sir.
Sweet. All right. So, yeah, here we go on. This is a 4-hour chart. Okay, so I got lots of lines here, right? And when we zoom out, oh hey Gandalf.
Hey Gandalf.
Zoom out here, you kind of go back pretty far to see that these just kind of mark a lot of peaks and valleys, but this is multiple overlapping fib channels, right? So it just looks like a 2-year-old just drew all over this chart, but that's because when I zoom out this far, it's multiple things kind of overlapping with each other. So it's a lot easier to look at when it's on either zoomed in on a smaller time frame or just go out to a larger time frame. So like here's the 4-hour chart, and of course I got a different picture of.
I love it. Looks cool. Oh no.
I think he froze.
Did I freeze or did he freeze?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I
Gandalf.
can. Oh,
right.
Gandalf.
We pushed it to its limits. Gandalf be doing that. You're with us, okay?
But you can see
I'm here.
we've got this cup that has been formed, right? Where
Polly.
Polly's Gandalf said, your bandwidth cannot pass.
Said that today, and it
You
failed.
shall not stream.
It failed his recording too. So hopefully he can get logged back in.
Okay, while
well,
he's doing that, I have a question. What do you?
Yeah, go for it.
What do you think happens with warrants? Do you think they are actualized before the expiration date, or do you think they're extended? What are your vibes? What are you feeling?
I don't think he's gonna extend them. I hope he doesn't extend them.
Even if it doesn't get above 32 and within 6 months, realistically?
Yeah, mainly because of how bad it was after. This is my own opinion. Is I don't want him to do it. There's a whole lot of hedging, and it got real ugly after those things came out. So I don't think I want to go through that again. But I don't know. I think he wants us over 32, and I think he wants us to exercise them so he can get that money. So I have a feeling that we get there before October, probably by June.
I'm bullish, so this isn't bearish, but I definitely felt like when it was a year out, I was like, that's a long time. And now that we're down to 6 months, I'm like, that's half of the time I had. Now it's half gone. And I'm like, I still believe it's going to work out, but I'm like, if there is some type of effort to suppress price to prevent something from happening, if there's some type of something, I would see them making sure that they don't just expire worthless and that there is an extension. But if everything goes off to plan, I think that the course is set to sail this year and that it should break 32 and you should be able to exercise them. I'm just curious.
Yeah. And maybe the plan, and I think you're back, Polly. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the plan was just to shut us up. And I know people don't think he does that, but maybe. I mean, there's a lot of calls for him to give us something in a dividend form, and we kind of got it. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if you played him right, you could have made some money. I think they opened at like 5 something, but there's been a lot of action in between. So
yeah, I think they opened.
I don't know.
Well, yeah, they opened around 5. It was around 4 that I like.
I bought. So yeah, open 5. Well, the high is $5.99. I've been playing them up and down though. It's a lot of fun. All right, so Paulie, let's wrap this up. Let's you want to take us through your chart real quick, and we'll get out of here.
Yeah, so I guess I'll just say like the other things I wanted to say is that one, the structure on the warrants is again still a lot cleaner than it is on the underlying. So like to use that as a reference point. The other standout thing that I noticed last week is that we got a cross, a bullish cross on the 21-week moving average against the 200-week moving average. And it happened early in the week, but then it became official with the close. So I actually got a notification on Friday's close from TradingView that cross had happened because I have an alert set up for it. But yeah, there's just been a lot of bullish alignment here in this consolidation for the last many months at this point, but you're just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop here, right? So
yeah,
I really like the volume that we had last week, especially on what is technically news, but not really a whole lot of news that would necessarily move the chart, like the transition of power packs from more of a closed beta to either an open beta or like a public out of beta experience. That's not we'll call it material development in terms of the overall market cap to GameStop. It's material to us, like it's something that we're all like passionate about to some level, but relative to GameStop's entire market cap, that was not material news. But
No.
we did have an encouraging amount of volume last week. So
Yeah, total volume on the week 46.5.
yeah, that's pretty good.
40.5, sorry. 30 million the week before. I think the week before that was Easter at
Mhm.
23.
Yeah,
So
as we said, about a 50% increase 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's been since the end of February and the RC hype coming to an end since then. And so yeah, it's been a while. It was nice to see. Today's candle was hella nice to see, bro. Like this shit right here is wait, that's not it. Let me get the daily.
Yeah, it moved like 17 cents on one candle today.
That's a nice bounce. That's a nice bounce off of a gap down to open. Little teeny wick down there. Yeah, I don't know. Weird body though. Anyways, it's a good day. Good day. I'm happy with it. So
yeah.
All right, you got any predictions? Where are we gonna end this week? What do you think? 26.99. I'm gonna say it.
Yeah. You're not gonna go to 27.41?
Well, yeah, that's a good guess. 26.99 is that gap, I think. 26.99, yeah. I think that's gonna be where we tap. That'll be our high of the week. That's my guess. What is it, Monday though? That's a pretty fucking big high for us to get to. That's about 8% away. I'm sticking with it. 8% away.
Stick it.
We're gonna get there in 4 days, and then if we finish, I don't know. What's Max Payne? Another 22.50. Go ahead. What's your prediction, Paulie?
Well, what I'm looking at structurally on the chart is that it is entirely possible that it goes down and retests 23 again. It is also entirely possible that it makes a new high above last week's high, and then we get above 25.50. If it does get above 25.50, then it's going to need to get over 26.11. And if it gets over that, then our next major resistance is going to be 26.72. Or sorry, 28.30 rather. So
if I could have found the bloody wanker, I would have given it to you at the $23.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm just saying that in terms of the diagonal structure that it's building, about 23 is the next minor low if it's going lower.
Yeah, we got that gap at 23.41. I could see that being a placeholder.
Yeah. So if you start to see volume drying up around this $25 range, anywhere between 25 and 26, if volume starts to dry up, then I would caution against the potential to retest 23. But if volume continues to build, then I would lean more toward the likelihood of busting through 26.
Nice. Max Payne for, I would love to go over 26. That'd be very nice. Max Payne for the week is still 22.50. No, that's last week. $23 right now. Feels like it hasn't updated yet. So we're living $2 over it still. It did.
Volume.
Oh yeah? Don't get me excited here. Let's
randomly see. 187 minutes, and it's crazy because the volume obviously doesn't match the price movement. But
yeah, it never does.
Couple good minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I remember After Hours used to fucking rock. So,
yep.
Okay, you got IB. You here still? You got a prediction? Where are we gonna end this week?
You know my number. You don't want me to say my number. Here, I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. You got your finger on the button. Bro. You got your finger on the button?
I can't do the bloody wanker. I need an audio. Hold on.
It starts with a 1.
Fuck you, Han.
That's all I had, bro. I didn't have the. I'm gonna have to get the audio version of Bloody Wanker. That way. Yeah. Anyways, all right, KJ, you gotta call out. What do you think we're gonna do this week?
Oh man, dude. What would I say? I would welcome breaking 26. I don't see it this week.
Yeah.
I am at this point, I expect I tell myself worse than I actually think. And then it's a little bit better than that, and I feel good about it. So I'm like, oh man, the price is going to $3 this week for sure. And then anything that happens is awesome. Obviously, it's not going to $3. I'm just goofing around, but like, I think that based on kind of what's happening right now, we're waiting on some news. We're waiting. I mean, we're kind of in a holding period in general. I don't think we're going to run in either direction. I think we're kind of personally, I think if the volume picks up, maybe we see something. But if it's this volume the rest of the week, I say, we could be right around 25, maybe over, maybe like I could see it going like 25, 50, but like take that with a grain of salt. I don't put lines on charts. But I've traded a lot and I've looked at GameStop for many, many, many hours, and so take my opinion literally with a grain of salt.
And you take all of our opinions with a grain of salt, because no one, everyone's opinion, no one knows shit. Just in case anyone is considering, whether or not someone does, nobody does,
especially us.
Yeah, especially us. But when it comes to the chart, whatever. I won't get into all that. But it's, I don't know. We respect certain levels. We respect gaps. TA does work on GameStop. If people say that, they're tripping. To be honest, wedges are extremely useful for GameStop, rising and falling. Not so much the head and shoulders. It seems like we just start patterning those things out. Like, once we start getting those, it's run out the clock ship.
If someone tries to tell you that TA doesn't work on GameStop, you should question whether or not that person is also trying to sell you a Discord membership.
That's usually what it is, right? Or tell you that their meme coin is the way to go.
Right. TA works on my meme coin, but not on GameStop.
All right. I don't have anything else for any of it. I think I got no tinfoil. Anyone got tinfoil? No tinfoil?
No, but I have a little bit of a foil on this card. This was the best card that was in my power pack for the raw cards. So I got an Ends Zoroark EX from my Journey Together pack. That was
nice.
Okay.
All right.
You had some for us, KJ. You knocked that shit out for the 2007 tin. You had OG tin. That was
I just pulled it up real quick. I was like, there's a reason they keep talking about the release of Halo 3 and how long it's been, and I don't know, who knows what it is, but I just found it on Google. So.
That's fun.
IB, I know you're heavy on tin, bro. What you got?
Oh yeah, you know me, man. I love
tin.
No, I really don't. I don't consume tin.
I know you don't.
I just hang out. I buy. I just shop. That's it. That's all I'm trying to do.
Shop.
I do have calls, so I know what I said earlier about that one, but I still do have May 1st for some fucking reason.
Oh, okay. All right. 25s, maybe.
Yeah, 25s.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good strike. I'm a little all over the place with my shit, but BB and AMC helped last week too, so it's been good.
There you go.
All right, Paulie, don't hang up. I'm gonna end the stream, guys. Thank you all for coming out. But Paulie, I got a note about your when you left. I just want to make sure you uploaded everything.
Trouble.
So
okay.
No. But all right, thanks you guys.
Riverside sending me to the principal's office.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
I better leave the office. This got uncomfortable. Good luck, Paul. I hope you're not let go.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no way.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It was
thanks for coming. Yeah. Hey, listeners, follow us on YouTube if you can. We're gonna try to do more of these shows more often. Thank you everyone that came out. Jay, New Snake, Bobby, Curious Cat, Robot. I see you there, bro. He's gonna have to come up with us sometime. We're gonna have to get Swami out here too. Lodo. Yeah, New Stevie. I know who you are. I'm just trying to. He's in the Discord. I just don't know his Discord handle. Anyways, thank you guys. Thank you for coming out. I like doing these, and it makes it a little less pressure on me to get the actual show out later too. So, all right, let's fucking go GameStop.
Thanks,
have a good one, guys.
Yeah, catch y'all later.
Take care.
All right. You still there, Paulie?